I know what I'm doing. Showtime. Ooh, showtime. Woo! Woo! All right.
So uncomfortable when you're like this.
Danny.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps bringing me pictures of Spider-Man, and they don't realize, Danny, I'm not asking for pictures of the whole Spider-Man. There's a man running around there with sweaty, form-fitting sock gloves on those grimy little spider feet, those absolute cement clangers climbing up walls, and I'm saying, get me photos of Spider-Man's feet. But they keep getting me him hanging in a web and solving crime, but no, it's in that inner toe action. You know how strong that big toe is? That's what I'm asking. Feet, Danny. His feet.
Feet.
Showtime.
You spit on my Pop-Tart a record-breaking amount considering the distance we're sitting
I
from
am
each other.
4 feet from you very easily.
God, every time I'm getting too cocky about my improv skills, don't fucking.
This was not solid. This is not on completely. Apparently,
Nick spilled over.
I look like the J. Jonah Jameson who would ask for fucking feet pics.
God, I'm never ready for you.
Oh God, it's like having sex with a hangover. It goes away until the content is over, and then the second I say, mwah, it's all gonna come rushing back. Oh, you know what's great about this? I also lost my voice last night, so I'm doing oh yeah. That everyone said was hot on you, and if everyone comes out and it's like this isn't hot on Nick, I'm quitting. So I want to get ahead of it right now.
Wow, can you do so? It's episode 69.
It's episode 69.
We've changed positions.
Oh,
We're
yeah, we have.
in each other's seats.
Yeah, we are.
Nick is dressed the way I was dressed last week.
That's me. I'm J. Jonah Dannison.
Which is a decision no one asked him to make.
I was slightly coerced.
Yeah.
Oh boy, does Dorothy not like it.
No.
No.
It's a tough mustache.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, you're one to talk.
Mine was a tough mustache. Notice I don't have it currently.
I feel like mine's better.
You're out of your fucking mind, you psycho!
Absolutely, a community posted that right now.
Chance.
There's no way my mustache is not better than yours.
I rock that mustache so hard.
I'm not saying who rocks it better. I'm saying
the goddamn Pixar dad.
As a mustache,
yeah.
I'm saying mine is better than yours.
The mustache has to complement the face.
I'm not saying I look good with them. My face is too big for a mustache. You have thin face.
You have a thin mustache. That's the issue.
It's not about that. You have a thin mustache.
My mustache was thicker than that.
That's simply not true. That's simply not true.
I had a fat, girthy mustache.
It's average at best. I felt it.
People on set of our Family Feud episode were like, "Oh my God, how'd you guys get Steve Harvey? Danny?"
Yeah.
No one could believe it was me. Nick is in my chair. I'm in Nick's. Nick's dressed the way I was.
Want to be fully real?
Yeah.
Kind of like it over here.
Yeah.
Kind of like it.
It's nice.
I can see both the exits. That's my big thing. I can I know I can get out.
That's why I have PUD.
That's why that side of the table is armed. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what's back here. Yeah. You know? I don't know when I gotta make a move.
You gotta listen. It's not very sharp, so you're definitely gonna have to make many moves.
Well, so people might be wondering.
Straight through Taylor's print. Yeah, that's why we put it there.
People might be wondering, Danny, if Nick is dressed the way you were last week, why aren't you dressed the way Nick has ever dressed in his entire goddamn life? That's because I asked Nick for some fashion advice a couple days ago.
You want to do this publicly?
It's the cold open, baby. I asked Nick a couple days ago for some fashion advice, and I was like, hey, I want to get a hat that has... I came up with this idea.
I'm sending the picture of the hat to Stank right now. He's putting it in the YouTube video.
I came up with this idea that's a white frayed hat.
Not frayed. It's got stitches in it.
It's distressed.
It's simply...
And I said not with the stitches. I was using that as a visual aid.
Gotcha.
I was like, you know, it'd be a cool look. A white distressed hat with gold rings in it. Like 3-to-1 gold earrings in it. In the brim, in the bill of the hat. And Nick fucking tore me asunder along with Dorothy.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know what? I'm afraid you might not have any sense of style or fashion at all. And now, Nick, what do you think about me now?
Is that I'm just now realizing that's a skull in wings long sleeve t-shirt.
I got style coming out the ass ass.
You
Nick.
look like you should be driving a 2007 Altima to pick up your kids. You do not see enough.
I look like I'm sponsored by the brand Tap Out.
Yeah, no, it would go really well with that hat. I literally told you this hat looks like the kind of thing that somebody would wear bedazzled jeans with and a UFC tap out shirt.
It's a good hat. It's a good hat idea. What are you talking about?
You know, because here's the thing, I'm of two minds.
Yeah.
Because one, you have very little. I'm not gonna say you have no fashion sense. But it's not.
I'm also wearing 2 gold belts.
Yeah, is that one chain wrapped around your 25-inch waist twice?
Not really.
Wow. I'm assuming that was acquired for your pirate shoot.
This is Sarah's.
Okay, that works as well. Yeah.
I think I look fucking sick.
You.
I'm wearing a ring on a necklace.
Yeah.
On a chain necklace. If 13-year-old me could see me right now,
You look like Sarah flinches when you raise your hand.
I look like I have strong opinions on the band Skillet.
Yeah, you were in it temporarily until they realized you were a Buddhist and not a Catholic.
Yeah, I'm over here looking like I got the migraines. My pain will range from up, down to sideways.
Oh my goodness.
Thank God it's Friday, because Fridays will always be better than Sundays, because Sundays are my suicide days.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's the energy I'm
Oh
going
my
with.
god! It's Slimmer Shady. Holy
That's
shit!
21 Pilots, baby.
That's 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
Is that an actual? Oh, that was in a freestyle. Oh,
I wish.
Sad.
Imagine.
I thought you did something cool.
You should have been more impressed. You thought I just pulled that out just now?
That's why I called you Slimmer Shady.
Well.
That's the most disappointing swinging event. I thought you went from freestyling to realizing it was you badly reciting a 21 Pilot song. Is pretty much the biggest swing in emotional spectrum I could have imagined.
Nick,
Yep.
since we've swapped places, and I've done a you impression many times. So, Danny, today we're going to be talking about Boruto, two blues and a red.
Two blue balls. Yeah.
Two blue balls.
Hollow
because
purple, yeah.
Sasuke's a tree and they just turned him into paper. Do you think, fans, listeners, tell us right now, do you think Sasuke is going to not be paper anymore? I don't know what happens with that.
That was pretty good.
Show.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
You want me to do yours?
Do an impression.
Oh, okay, all right. Showtime. All right. Hi, boys, girls, and squirrels. Today we're gonna. Oh, you bought it. Oh, you bought it.
Do the impression.
I didn't pull out any props when you were doing mine. This is distracting. You have a glint toy hanging in front of you. It looks like the world's biggest eyebrow piercing. You look like, oh, what's his name? The Situation's like worse younger brother. You look like the altercation.
I don't know what you're talking about. Audio only listeners don't even know something has changed. You hear it?
It's awful. How did it get here so fast? You bought it before you even asked me, didn't you?
I bought it the second I asked.
Yep, okay.
These just need to be gold, and then it'll be way better. It's these that are the problem.
See, what concerns me about
There's
this?
no stitches.
What concerns me about all of this is when you went and you were a host to Steve Harvey, you're like, I love vests. You're like, oh my God, vests. Why has nobody told me about them? And I'm like, hey, buddy, we've known about vests for a long time. You're like, I'm thinking up some new outfit looks here. And I'm like, oh, really? A vest outfit look? And you proceeded to show me the 2014 Glee catalog. Yes. You showed me men in tight capris, a vest, performatively reading a literature, like a literature book. I don't know books. All right, it didn't have photos in it. But it was back when everybody wanted to be a Viking. It was like, oh, I want to be a Viking in a collared shirt. So they all had huge hair and massive beards and vests. And that's what you showed me. And you were like, this is going to be me. This is my future.
Yeah. Sweetheart, it's not my fault you don't know style when you see it.
I want to encourage you because fashion is found in the heart, and you should follow the direction of what you like. But your direction is wrong most of the time. I'm
telling you right now, this is how I feel about this.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about your opinion.
You've made yourself a human cattle. I will never lose you again.
This bit has been so detrimental to my fashion sense.
Yep.
Because boy, oh boy, do I feel fucking cool.
Yeah?
This is how I've always wanted to dress. The hat, maybe not. I haven't even looked. It's my first time wearing it. I don't even know how it looks.
Maybe we keep it that way.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's,
Chat?
It's distressed. Oh, don't steal my bit.
Chat?
Don't steal my... Why are you stealing my bit?
I'm you.
Yeah?
Me, I'm in the seat.
Chat?
Chat? How do you clap? How do you get...
What do you mean? What do you mean? How do
I don't know where to put my water anymore.
It's not hard.
But you always do like a...
Yeah, you're just
I don't know how
gonna
you do
smoke my
this shit.
mildew-covered mic.
Your mic.
It's
is
3 years old,
rancid.
Danny.
It reeks.
Oh, I'm sorry. How often can you wash a mic? It's not exactly
Get a
dishwasher
different
safe.
Fluff. Just change the.
You can't take it off, Danny. Can't take it off, Danny. It's on there permanently.
That's insane.
What do you want from me?
That's mad.
Simply, what do you want from me? I'm not going to throw it in the dishwasher.
Chat.
Tell us down in the comments below.
Tell us in the comments on the side.
All right, you want me to do your impersonation?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, boys, girls, and squirrels? Today, I'm pandering to every community that loves me, and we're going to Tumblr's #1 show, Owl City. Hold up. Let the clip play. Owl, more like foul. That bitch stinks. Let the clip say. Let the clip play. Birds, more like bird flu. I'm getting sick of this show.
Holy
Hold
shit.
up. Let the clip play.
Here, can I be the clip?
Yeah.
Would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies.
Fireflies? I thought this was the city of owls. It sounds like they're getting themselves fed tonight. You're good.
Lit up the world as I fell asleep.
Lit up the world while you fell asleep. I don't like sleeping with the lights on. Why is that when you turn the lights on? There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it? I'm not going to let you get 6 seconds. I'm not going to, listen, we're staying anti-copyright here.
Trying to figure out the next one.
Yeah.
You want to hurt me?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't act like you didn't just do your... All right, chat.
So how did Madara really get the Renegon? Because we all know, don't let me keep going because I don't know
You're
enough about
enunciating.
Naruto.
You're doing a really good job enunciating. It's about high pace, high volume.
your bit.
Yeah, you got to say big words. People think you're intelligent, but you don't realize. No one realizes that you've just said that word in every video.
Yeah.
You say like verbatim, and everyone's like, what? You're like, that's one of the seven-letter words I know.
This is so tight. This is crushing my brain.
Yeah, no, that's good. We'll just keep going further and further into our delusions until eventually one of us passes out here. We can do the rest of the episode like each other.
Do you get why I sang
Owl City.
I just saw, because he said Owl City.
Yeah.
I just saw myself. I look like I own like a Ford Taurus.
You look like a guy who went kayaking once and then made it his entire personality.
I look like a guy who bought a hat once and made it his entire personality.
It'll be gone. It'll be gone in a week, and I'm excited for that. Well, here's the thing. So me and Dorothy have been talking, and we genuinely don't know what we would do for your fashion style. Because you can't dress like Dom. You can't.
It's just,
You weigh 120 pounds. You have a little amount of options to like pull off and look good.
Yeah.
And I think how you currently dress isn't actually that bad.
yeah. Well,
I think you're getting into the baggier pants. Dorothy says get him a graphic tee. That's not like that. Not like
what
that.
are you talking about? This is the perfect graphic.
I wear graphic tees all the time.
It's for only listeners. I don't want to dress like you. I don't dislike your style.
You can't dress like me.
Why can't I?
Because you're not. We are inherently different. We have different vibes.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't like graphic tees.
Okay.
Really.
What do you want then?
I don't know.
Tech wear?
I want some edge. I just want something.
You're just soft, Danny. You're soft. Your entire persona is soft. Why are you trying to be edgy?
That's my awakening.
Why are you trying to be edgy? Is this a quarter life crisis?
Edgy. I have a good like Adam Levine looking face, like in terms of like angles. I want to dress like Adam Levine. I'm Adam Levine with too much nose, and I don't cheat on my
more like Adam Ravine with a fucking mountains you got on your face. There you go. All right. So, not a huge amount happened in anime this week, but more happened in our personal lives. Danny left me for a week. He texted me some absolutely unhinged things. I think you missed me. I came to the prognosis that either you were drunk or you missed me. Because it's the only times you ever text me.
I was just chatting.
Yeah.
I was just texting you.
I know.
I missed you.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. I miss you sometimes. Nick makes me feel like such an abusive person.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, I don't know why.
That is infuriating.
I don't know why you treat this relationship
fucking infuriating.
I don't know why you treat this relationship like it's an abusive one. Because my friends will hang out with Nick every now and then. Like Sarah hung out with you last night.
Yep.
And then she comes home this morning, or she came home last night.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm getting caught.
Woo, baby. This is why he's getting edgy, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I got the pod knife. Came home last night, woke up this morning. And she was like, Nick is bigger. And I was like, fuck!
Yeah. Oh, like my and by it, we mean my peanuts. Yeah. Low bar, baby. Low bar.
Yeah, anyway.
For episode 169, we should have a penis measuring contest.
I was scared.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like 4 years down the line. You got it?
But woke up this morning and she was like, you got to be nicer to Nick. And I was like,
nice.
What do you mean?
Nice.
It's like, what are you talking about?
This is a long play. This is a long play. Every time I see her and you're not around, I'm like, he hits me. And she's like, what? I love it.
She was like, Nick said you hurt his feelings like like weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did I do?
Yeah.
And it was when when we hung out in Houston or something, and I was like, you know, I'm having a great time. Like, I really feel like we're like close friends now.
Yeah.
And
I was like, I've considered you my best friend in LA for a year. Like we're sitting like a year and a half into our podcast, and we're sitting in a room. Like you were just like watching anime for the first time, like hanging out, and you're like, I feel like we're friends now. I was like, what the fuck? What have we been doing for the last 19 months?
It was the first time we've just like hung out
Yeah.
in the capacity that I hang out in. We watched hang out in.
Yeah.
We watched Madam Web.
Yep.
We were just like bowling,
Yep.
chatting.
Picking back, being bull.
Yeah, just being bad, being bull. And it was a good time. And I was like, you know, I'm going to pay Nick a really sweet compliment. And then Nick fucking kidnaps my girlfriend.
Smiled right through the pain there.
Nick
Absolutely.
kidnaps my girlfriend. By the way, Sarah all through last night was like, Nick won't let me leave. I'm just trying to go home.
What do you mean?
You saw those texts?
No.
No? What do you mean?
She came up to me. She's like, Danny's trying to get me to leave. And I was like,
I gotta have a talk with
Don't look at me. I'm saying like she's like picking up phone calls frantically. Danny's horny. He needs me home. Danny's lonely. He needs me home. And I'm like, you know, I was like, fuck Danny. She sold it to me like you were like, get out of there.
She texted me.
She's pitting us. She's pitting us.
She's
playing the real long game.
That's what's happening.
Holy shit.
But then on top of that, every time I text Nick of my own volition or like, we should hang out, it's this huge colossal event.
Because it never happens.
Because for whatever reason, you think I hate you.
I know you love me.
Yeah.
But you have a twisted way of showing it. You have a twisted, deeply twisted way of showing it.
I'm so nothing.
Yeah.
I just float around.
Yep.
And I send Nick a text.
Yep.
And then he's like, something's wrong with Danny.
You never open up to, if you're doing the talking when we're hanging out, something's wrong. You're either nervous, intoxicated, or very lonely. Like if like you, and this is, everybody in your life agrees with this, you are such an absorber. You're just an absorber. You sit there and you go, and then you ask people questions about themselves, and then you leave.
Yeah.
Every time I get a Danny model lore dump, I'm like, what the fuck? You're like, oh yeah, I worked at a bakery. And I like cut my thumb open and I like got it all blood all over the bread.
That's my conversational technique. And then people think I'm a good listener, but it's just that I've hacked into.
You don't remember dick.
I don't remember dick.
Yeah.
Don't quiz me.
Yeah.
But I hack into the like fact that everybody loves talking about themselves. So I just like quiz them and they leave the conversation feeling like it was a good conversation.
Yep.
Little do they know they've learned nothing about me.
You're a snake going through the ground.
Asks.
I'll
Nobody
ask.
asks about me.
Who's your first love?
My high school girlfriend.
No, boo.
What else?
Boo. Me personally.
You?
Me personally. My first love.
Yeah.
Sam from iCarly.
Crazy.
I had distended fantasies about meeting her and making her fall in love with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're doing that tact.
Yep.
Have you played Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Tally.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Bug Man.
The Bug Man?
Yeah, Bug Man.
Oh, Garrus?
Garrus, there it is. Yeah, fucking Garrus. He's blowing up right now on TikTok. He's huge.
Is he?
He's huge on TikTok right now.
Great voice.
Yeah, everyone's
Great
been like,
thorax.
yeah, everyone's like, oh my god, what's Bug Man going? Yeah. What's he up to?
Tally was my first love, and I know this because loved her in 2.
You could hit it.
We smooched.
Yeah.
We smooched.
You
hard.
can fuck them.
We fucked.
Okay, I was gonna say,
sure.
yeah.
We smooched in 2, and then in 3 we smooched.
Yep.
And then I made a decision.
Yeah.
Accidentally that caused her to kill herself.
Sick.
And I wept.
Was she the one? Was she the one with the mask? Or she's in the race? Yeah. There's her race and the bug race. Not the bug race, but the huge, like, massive dude. Their races are like at war, and you can either exterminate her entire race, or if you do both their quest lines, you can save everybody.
You're mistaken, but only like 80%.
I haven't played Mass Effect. Well, I guess since Mass Effect came out.
The big people are the Krogans.
Yeah, it's the Krogans,
and they can't reproduce.
Gotcha.
And so they're like, I just want to have a fucking baby, man.
Yeah.
Please. And so you can either fix that or lie and not fix it, but you tell them you fix it so
Yeah.
that they're pacified for a bit, for 9 months, I'd assume.
Yeah.
But her race, Tally's race, the Quarians, I think, are warring with the Geth, which are
That's
robots.
what it was. It was the fucking Geth.
They're robots that they built and then rebelled against them.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you guys have been kind of dicks to these things. Tally will get over it. Kills herself.
Yeah.
Kills herself right in front of me.
Not great for anybody.
No, super
God, those
not
games
good.
were good, except 3's ending was awful. All right, we have a bunch of anime to talk about, like not all that much. I do want to finish. I caught up with Helluva Boss. I want to open with that.
Okay.
I watched the last season, the last episode of season 1, and then episodes 7 and 8 from season 2. That's so much better. That's so much better. Thank you.
I can think now.
Thank you for doing that. Oh my God. It was for sure Kesha. It was. Chat told us it wasn't Kesha. That was absolutely Kesha.
The singing isn't, apparently.
The singing's not. Wait, the voice actor is Kesha.
Yeah. But
And
they
the
wouldn't let
singing's not Kesha.
her like label wouldn't let her sing.
Oh,
They were
this was like
"We
back
own
when
her
she like was
voice."
like owned by Sony.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Why would you get Kesha as a voice actress? She wasn't good. She wasn't good at all.
Oh, I agree.
She was so fine.
She's such a gross bee wolf thing.
Yeah.
Just covered in honey.
What was that entire plot line just also disappears.
It's a weird episode.
It just disappears. Going back, that was one of the catchiest songs from season 1, the Queen Bee Wolf thing.
The cotton candy.
What's weird about sitting in that seat? You can see the chat. Like you can look
Not
at the
with
chat.
these eyes.
You can look at the chat pretty easily. You're like, oh my God, there's 100 people watching Nick talk about fucking getting pictures of Spider-Man's feet.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I wish 100.
Yeah. What?
60.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
not.
Father's Day.
Fucking fault. Yeah. Oh, we're anime fathers here. Anyways, that song went on way too long.
The cotton candy.
Oh
one.
my God, the cotton candy.
It's such a weird. It's so cotton candy forward.
Yep.
It's so.
It's cotton candy
strange.
propaganda. I don't
Yeah,
get
it is.
why it was so cotton candy forward.
Yeah.
So that was really weird. Going back from season 2 to season 1, because I had already watched the first 6 episodes of season 2, and I went back to season 1. Rough. Like confirmed everything I had already known about the show. Season 2 was simply so much better. Wow. It's simply not even close.
That's not a great episode. I do love the cotton candy song.
It's catchy, but it goes on way too long. Luna is a nothing burger character. Absolutely nothing. I said I love Stolas being excited to read the contract when the other, what's the clown's name?
Yeah, Fizz.
Fizz.
That was adorable.
Dude, Fizz is awesome.
Yeah.
I want another Fizz-centric episode because Fizz and Asmodeus are everything I want Stolas and Blitz to be.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
Healthy.
What?
Healthy.
Healthy, yeah. Like they love each other. Like Asmodeus is like, I don't give a shit if my stocks plummet.
Yeah.
I love Fizz. Absolutely adorable. But like Stolas being like, I love books and like reading the contract and going over it until the lawyer loses his mind. So much fun.
I love him being like, ooh, I love words.
Yeah.
Like,
I do love Stolas so goddamn much. I love Blitz getting his redemption in when he saved Fizz. Like Fizz gets surrounded with the fire and Stolas like saves him. Blitz, the only time I've enjoyed him as a character in season 2 is interactions with Fizz. That's the only time he's even been remotely redeemed is when he's like figuring, because his backstory is kind of devastating.
Yeah.
But like Fizz's is almost worse. Here's what I've realized. Fizz is as compelling as a character as Angel is, and Fizz is probably the 3rd or 4th most compelling character in the show.
wow.
Fizz's backstory is almost indiscernible from Angel's. You replace porn with clown work, and it's
I guess so.
It's
Yeah.
almost the exact same story.
Yeah.
So
They're
it's
both
like
kind of just sex workers.
Yep.
But he's a clown.
And like they're in love with like we're not in love with, but like in a contractual obligation with like a powerful like content conglomerate person.
Yeah.
And so like Fizz is basically Angel. Fizz is as compelling as Angel. I found like his episode was awesome. And so I was like, oh my God, the characters are so much better in the show. It's not even close.
No, true.
Now Mammon, so and then remember last week when people were like, oh, Stolas and Blitz have a problematic relationship.
Yeah.
Because Stolas has power. Like Stolas could kill Blitz and no one would talk about it kind of thing. And I was like, I feel like that ignores the power dynamic that exists within the relationship. And that is that like if Stolas was forcing Blitz to be into a relationship, then it would be problematic because like, yes, he was lording that power over him. But Stolas' entire thing from the jump with Blitz is that he wants Blitz to want the relationship.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's like willing to give him the space. And like, that's the entire purpose of episode 8 is like Stolas being like, all right, like Blitz is completely like misconstrued what their relationship is. He like gets like the fucking chainsaw dildo.
Yeah.
And then like Stolas is like, I got you this gem that'll allow you to travel to Earth. I don't want a relationship to be transactional because that would be problematic.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I feel like that ignores all of the most important aspects of Stolas's and Blitz's relationship. But Mammon and Fizz have that problematic relationship.
Right.
Where like Mammon is like, I control you, and Fizz is like, I need to perform for Mammon because like he needs to make money off
He made
it.
me everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's an interesting, like, potential to parallel those two, like Fizz and Mammon and Stolas and Blitz. I do agree with you that I, like, really don't see the big deal with, like, how Stolas has behaved.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's so weird when we're talking about characters in hell.
Yeah.
Because, like, the contract thing seemed so like just normal and fine, where he's like, all right, he's like, all right, you want this book from me, let's fuck. And in like, if that was like,
but it's not even really how it worked. That wasn't like Stolas saying, you want this book, let's fuck. It was Blitz breaks into his room, steals the book, and then uses sex to manipulate Stolas into letting him keep it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, is that Blitz started it. So he like, Blitz tries to steal it, and then he fucks him and is like manipulating him, and then Stolas is like, all right, well, let's keep doing that, and I'll let you have the book.
Yeah.
And so, like, if it was like, this was like 1920s New York City Earth, and it's like a dude and a woman, or like, whatever, and that scenario is happening where it's like, oh, you want this job, we'll fuck, and then you can have the job.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's fucked. But when it's like...
It's like your grandmother, not a grandmother. Greta's grandmother always talks about how not suits. What's the one with Don Draper? Batman. She's like, oh, the good old days.
Yeah.
The good old days. Her grandma will watch it and be like, oh, I miss when men were men. It's like, they just sexually assaulted a woman.
That's tough.
Yeah.
But no, it's like, it's weird to like, we're applying that kind of logic so randomly, because one, everyone's just kind of like fucking everyone in that, and like, again, Blitz kind of technically manipulated Stolas into
the relationship.
Yeah, into the relationship. And then also it's like, oh, Stolas is such a bad guy for like using sex to like or like, to initiate that kind of transactional relationship. Blitz is killing people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Full on a contract killer. Not even killing demons, killing humans.
It's just so like when that's the backdrop of it, where he's like, he's killing humans, he's killing, like, he's a contract killer, then Stolas is like, and also everyone's like ravenously horny, fucking each other anyway, and Blitz is also constantly like sexually harassing and like stalking his employees. Yeah. It's like, how are we gonna be like, oh, Stolas is an awful person because he traded sex for the book, and not be like, okay, well, if we're like using that real world logic, isn't Blitz fucked for stalking Millie and Moxie? Or is that one silly?
Yeah, is the worst thing that he did use Stolas to get into that restaurant, or is it the fact that he was following his coworkers to their anniversary?
Yeah, so it's like, it's so weird. The like transactional relationship fell in line with the like, oh, this is a silly scenario thing for me. And then from that, Blitz proceeded to ruin Stolas's life and heart. So it's like...
Dude, all right. I watched episode 7, or episode 8. I think episode 8 might have been like the clown battle royale. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, it was fucking absolutely wild. I almost didn't like it. Like, I do like that we were focusing on Fizz and Asmodeus' relationship, but I was like, I also like, there's other timelines and like, I want to figure out here. I don't think I need any more Millie and Moxie. I like them as characters a lot. Yeah. I feel like there's more compelling storylines that exist within Helluva Boss than Millie and Moxie are like tied into. I wouldn't mind
who
like
else?
I want more Fizz. I want more Asmodeus. Right. I want more Stolas. I want more Blitz. Okay. I like those are the four most interesting characters to me. The pop music. So I will say the twin clown song was pretty good. They're like I don't know, I forget what they were, but they were doing they're clown twins. Yeah. The pop music in season 2 is better than the pop music in season 1. Yeah. Outside of that, though, like, it's just like, I don't know, the music's not that good. But
I love Fizz's Look at This song. For some reason, that really slaps for me.
You know, it's really good. Stolas' Full Moon song.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Stolas, voice of an angel. Absolutely love it. I thought it was weird that we hadn't seen Demon Slayer again. Huh? Oh, the Demon Slayer corpse. Like the hell killers.
Oh, yeah.
And they just like
Dorks.
disappear. I don't know why too much time on the cherubs. Fuck the cherubs. Keep them out.
Fuck the cherubs for sure. I
They're
don't
just
need them.
unnecessary to the story. Like,
Yeah.
let's stay in hell. Let's stop focusing on Earth. There's enough going on in hell. Classic Millie saving the day. Stolas giving Blitz a crystal proves they're probably.
So we're talking about New Moon now.
Yeah, the newest episode.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my last note of the last episode is, Blitz might be my least favorite character now. Look, every single new episode I watch of this show.
Right now, I am getting flamed for like opinions adjacent to this.
Why?
Currently.
Fuck Blitz.
It's so confusing to me too, yeah.
What? Or is there like
Because he's
Blitz?
silly.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna sit here and like act like he's not probably the funniest person in the show, but fuck him.
Yeah.
He has no ability to like perceive what Stolas. So what Stolas is doing is so incredibly straightforward and honest. And my thing is the disconnect between what we've been shown and what Blitz believes is like, Blitz is like, Stolas just wants to use me. Like he's made it incredibly clear he wants to use me. And it's like, he's literally never even indicated that in the slightest.
Yeah.
Like everything I've seen, obviously I'm not privy to their entire relationship. Everything I've seen from Stolas is him being like, hang around. We don't have to fuck. I just want to talk to you. I just want to be with you. And he's like, you want to use me. And it's like, I guess that's probably like a trauma response to the fact that he was a clown that got sold. Yeah. But like, Stolas has been very clear, very honest, very like understanding.
Yeah.
I hate him, dude. They ended both season 1 and season 2 with Blitz being like, fuck you to Stolas, basically.
Yeah, well, this isn't the end. A new episode comes out in like 3 days.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's absolutely. I thought it was once the month.
Yeah, and New Moon came out like 3 weeks ago.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know, I can't fucking keep up.
I mean, you've reacted to it, so you're fine.
I reacted to it like 2 days ago.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts. So yeah, no, fuck Blitz. That is my official prognosis is fuck Blitz. And I cannot believe, I mean, I can understand him. No, 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm like kind of in the same camp where I'm like, I like watching Blitz. Like, he's entertaining, he's funny, he's like
He's got a good arc.
Yeah, he's a fun, goofy character. Stop hurting Stolas, for sure. You know, it's like, there's only so many times I can see him, like, ruin Stolas' day before I'm like, fuck off. Just leave him alone.
Simply don't.
Yeah.
Just don't do that. Okay, but that's all I have on Helluva Boss. Very excited for the new episode. Yeah. Should we talk about... All right, I have opinions about a couple of things.
Okay.
And
I have a fucking... for no reason at all, I went off about Kaiju. I have a wall of notes about Kaiju.
I have some pretty strong feelings about Kaiju as well. Very curious to hear what you have to say.
Interesting. Mine are like, I think this is probably the best episode.
By far and away.
Yeah, so this is the best episode.
Yeah.
I just like, for no reason in particular, was just like flying off about it.
Okay.
So I have, in order of notes, I have, of course the suit kills you.
Yeah, overheat. Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, it's a lot of power.
Fucking of course.
I guess.
Make it not kill you. Like, what?
It's like your body can only take so much. That's a very classic anime thing.
It's funny that it's like...
Wait until we get to numbered weapons. Because boy, oh boy, if you like a timer on a weapon, you're going to love numbered weapons.
A timer?
Like if you know, like when like Naruto's using the Rasen Shuriken, they're like, that's going to shave away your lifespan or some shit like that. Or like Tsunade uses her ability to regenerate and she's like, I increase the mitotic regeneration of the cells in my body. And it's like, it shortens my lifespan. Or every time Luffy uses the second gear, it shortens his lifespan. Basically the same thing with numbered weapons. And it's just like, we'll simply never see the repercussions of this.
Yeah, it's so dumb. That's also why, like, the suit killing you is stupid, because he's like, I probably only have a minute left if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Then proceeds to do, like, 8 minutes more of, like, flying around.
I mean, it's Tanjiro, the suit.
Tanjiro's is annoying. I hate Deku.
Oh, you hate that from Deku?
Slight spoilers for the My Hero Academia manga ahead. Skip forward about 30 seconds if you don't want to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy, do you have 100 episodes ahead of you of Deku being like, all my bones are broken. I can't use this ability again. And then he just simply fucking does.
I hate Deku triple breaking a bone.
Dude, there's a point at the end of the manga when Deku has to wrap himself in his own black whip and use an ability he said he could only use once for the 3rd fucking time. And he's like, I'm only holding my body together because of like the full cowling black whip right now. And it's like, hey, dude, just let him use it 3 times. Yeah. Like, why are we bandaging him together here?
I just hate, like, number shit.
Yeah.
Like, I hate, like, Kaioken times blank. What does it even mean?
It's the Kaioken thing is so specifically useless because it's like, what's the base? Yeah. I don't give a like. So why is always choosing a fucking even number here? But Kaioken times 10, fucking do 11. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, of course the suit kills you. I wrote, maybe don't shout technique number 6 when trying to get the drop on a guy.
Yeah.
I wrote Hoshida's father. Nobody uses swords anymore, dumbass.
Yep.
And then I wrote the entire country of Japan. Nobody uses swords anymore, dumbass.
Yeah.
What a hilarious... Learn to use a gun.
He can. He has low affinity.
It's so
It's actually a very interesting parallel that like, so his brother is a captain of a division in like the northern part of Japan, and he has like high efficiency with guns, so he's like very powerful. But like Hoshina only has like an affinity with weapons. Like he comes from like a legendary sword wielding clan, and so he has like a only affinity with swords.
But it's like, is that like, that's an actual like kaiju percentage affinity thing?
Yeah.
Or like, that's like, why is that the science? The science is so fucking nonsense.
The science is kind of nonsense, and they also never explain it.
The whole show is kids on a playground making shit up.
Oh, well, Kafka did the thing again. The thing that you hate.
Oh, I know, where he just flew out of nowhere.
You're just like, he certainly did learn to make jets on all parts of his body rather quickly. And it's just kind of shit like this that you don't notice when you're reading the manga. Because I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude, fucking, it's a cool moment. It's fucking sick. It's an airburst nuke. And technically, I'm just going to say it. They're like, oh my God, it's 20 kiloton nuke. It's going to destroy this entire city.
Yeah, he Akira's the fucking city.
Nukes are detonated from up high. They do more damage if they're airburst. If nuclear explosions will usually happen 1,000 to 5,000 feet above their destination because it does more damage.
Right.
So Kafka punching the nuke in the air technically does more damage.
I want them to be like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, fucking down.
Maybe that's why they arrest him at the end. They're like, you fucking helped.
Yeah.
You helped the
You
kaiju.
literally put it in the right place.
That's so funny. Yeah, so he Akira's the city. Yeah, I love the science is such nonsense bullshit. It's all like things just kind of happen in this show. Like they're just like, they'll be like, I can only use this attack once, and it's like, oh, he gave me his Kuju juice. That means I can use it 8 more times.
Yep.
So like it's that kind of shit.
It's basically the war arc is what you're explaining.
I have of what?
Naruto.
Yeah, that checks out.
And MHA.
I wrote, this is where this might help you understand what I meant by like I just went off for no reason.
Yep.
At one point, the commander girl, like with the tiger.
Oh, Mina.
At one point she goes, I wouldn't trust me with a kitchen knife.
Yep.
And I wrote, how do you cook?
Yep. Probably doesn't.
Yeah, dubiously.
Or maybe Hoshina cooks for her.
And then I go, ready, try and keep up with this.
Oh, I fully can.
Technique number 2, cross slasher.
Yes.
Technique number 3, return slasher. And then I wrote indistinguishable from cross slash.
They're all, hey, guess what? It's all swinging a sword around.
Well, and then I go technique number 4, wild slasher.
Yep.
Parentheses, objectively the best slasher.
Of course.
Because that one,
It's a multi-hit.
he does a bunch of them.
Yep.
And then I go technique number 5, mist slasher. Good, decent.
Okay.
Different. Technique number 6, who fucking knows?
Yeah. Doesn't get around to it.
Yeah, just doesn't get around to it.
Yeah.
I would put money on it just being another cut.
Oh, it's fully, guess what? He takes a blade and he cuts through a thing. That's if you think about it, if you really want to get like transactional about it, that's just what Demon Slayer is. It's people giving names to an upward slash. Like the majority of Rengoku's, it's all based off Tendo. So it's like all of flame breathing is 1 strike attacks. So it's just Rengoku screaming out whether he's swinging his sword up, down, or sideways. That's it.
But that's enough for me. It's more like Sanji, where Sanji will do the same kick twice.
Fucking it never gets better. Yeah, like Sanji learns how to apply ornament hockey to his leg in terms of fire, basically. And that's the only time it's like Diable Jambe, and that's the only time it's not just a fucking kick. And Zoro does the same thing where it's like he's like he can make his arms bigger, and it's like if he uses 2 swords, it's Nigiri, 3 swords, it's 3 sword style. But it's like, hey man, you're still just cutting.
You're just cutting, dude. Well, because he does technique number 2, cross slasher, and he cuts him. Just does 1 cut. And then he goes, technique number 3, return slasher, and he comes back and cuts him again.
Yep.
It's the same technique. He just did it twice.
You just you hit a plant foot and turned around.
And then he does technique number 4, wild slasher, a 2nd time.
Yep.
And it's only 1 cut that time. He like cuts his tendon, and then he comes back and does technique number 2, cross slasher, and then cuts his thigh once. And I'm like, what the fuck are we even doing anymore?
He's just slashing. He's just getting out there slashing.
It's all the same move.
Yeah.
And it's detrimental to him because the kaiju keeps turning around because he keeps shouting that he's doing a different move.
And my favorite thing about all of this is they're like, hey man, you are worthless against giant class kaiju. And boy, oh boy, does he prove them correct so fast. He's like, I need kaiju to be like 6'5" and under. And it's like, that is a massive hindrance. Like the only kaiju that show up that are smaller than 6'5" are either walking mushrooms or the strongest ones in existence. And there is no in between.
I got roasted last week for saying that the show is like repetitive. People were like, oh, it's only episode 9. How can you call the show repetitive already? Because the same thing keeps happening. This, once again, is somebody wailing on a thing that like isn't taking the damage, and then he waits for somebody whose bullets work.
Yep.
This time, the commander.
Yeah. Whose bullets really work.
So same thing happened again. And then I wrote, I knew someone whose bullets work would show up.
Yep.
And I wrote, I love how she uses the tiger to absorb recoil. That's very cool. Unfortunate for the tiger.
You'll find out more about the tiger later on. It's less unfortunate for it.
Her having a tiger is cool as hell.
And wait until you find out what the tiger is.
I wrote everyone's getting skill checked because the blonde-haired girl shows up and her axe doesn't work.
Yep.
So that's funny.
He has a leveling cap.
Yeah, it does have a level cap.
Yep.
I wrote, Kafka does the silliest run I've ever seen. He's just like...
Oh, yeah, he was just like fucking, when he was like half transformed, he was like popping.
Swinging his arm.
Yeah, it was wild. There was no reason for any of it.
And I wrote the ending is hype.
The ending was
Until you
hype.
explained nukes to me.
Yeah, until you realized that, Kafka did like irreparable damage to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But best episode.
Oh, easily.
For sure.
So much fun. I think the last episode and this episode are going to be the best episodes. Basically, everything from here on out is a sprint. So we're out of like long gone are the days of like 4 minutes of content in the beginning and then like 16 minutes of setup and then 1 minute of content at the end. It's going to be closer to like, I wouldn't say this episode, but I'm going to say episode 9 is probably going to be like the standard of episodes moving forward.
That's good.
Yeah, because everything just goes fucking crazy here. They introduced number weapons. They introduced the Issei, Kikoro Shinomiya's dad and like the head of the defense force, and a bunch of other like really important characters come through.
Yeah, the animation was great in this episode. He does like a Levi kind of.
So so Hoshina, I was watching it with Amos, episode 10. He'd never seen an episode of Kaiju. And he's like, oh, that's Levi. And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, no, that's Levi. Absolutely. And I was like, well, he's everyone's favorite character. And he's like, so Levi. And I was like, fuck.
No.
It is Levi. Yeah,
Levi.
Hoshina's fully Levi.
Yeah.
Can we talk about, all right, is that all you have on Kaiju?
I was going to do one more on Kaiju.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah?
Speaking of Attack on Titan. I assume these first 10 episodes are like the training, like the first half of season 1 of Attack on Titan. Where it's like,
I guess, kind of, yeah.
they're all training. They're dealing with a couple of things.
This is the first real fight. The one where like it's the giant walking spore Hanju, that's not a fight. That's like a introductory walkthrough.
Well, it's like, yeah, it's like that was like the Colossal Titan showing up.
Yeah.
Like the Kaiju number, whatever.
Yeah.
And so now, yeah, hopefully, I'm assuming things like kick into gear. I'm excited to see like what the show is other than this. Like
Straight up.
Once they leave this city, is it just different cities? Like, yeah.
It is the most straight up and down kaiju story you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Big kaiju, small kaiju, strong kaiju, many kaiju, little kaiju, and then they kill them.
It's just Power Rangers.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. They introduced really cool weapons, though, and cool characters.
Nice.
So there's that. Nice. It's not a complicated story. That's why it's fun. Can we talk about MHA? I have feelings.
Okay. I don't know if I do.
You don't have feelings?
About what?
So the first 5 minutes of the episode, they break down like what's going on. And so the first 5 minutes of the episode, and we're talking about episode...
Oh, God, I don't know.
Who
150 something or
something
whatever?
like that. It's the episode where they like Shigaraki does his CGI finger shit.
Oh, yeah.
Which we will get to. But they spend the first 5 minutes of the episode breaking down what happened in the last episode. And I was like, what am I watching One Piece?
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we separated him here using the Troy system. And then like Shigaraki's here battling against these guys. And I'm like, hey, man, I know.
Don't they always do that?
No.
First few minutes are always a recap.
Are they?
I think so.
Not the first 5 minutes.
Well, it was long.
It was 5 minutes until the credits end at 5:19. First 5 minutes of the show was nothing. It's like I watch One Piece while I work out and I have to skip to the 5 minute mark every single episode.
I wonder if I know where this is going.
Don't tell me, show me.
Yeah.
And I've already been shown.
Yeah.
So, and then so I said there's no need to do that.
No nudity.
No nudity. I mean, fucking, unless you want to consider what Shigaraki did to that island, nudity. Big CGI hands.
Big CGI hands. I wonder if you have to, though.
I feel like you don't.
That's a tough anime.
I feel like you don't.
Yeah.
The frame rate on them. Honestly, you know what? I not like talking about it now. I feel like they're supposed to be gross and squiggly and weird. And like I'm not gonna say they did this intentionally because they almost definitely did not do this intentionally, but it made me feel more like, oh, these are gross and squiggly.
Yeah.
Them being like 2 frame rates. Like their FPS literally like you could see like fingers shift positions.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
It's definitely no Demon Slayer
No.
in terms of CGI, but yeah.
And then I felt like the pacing was kind of brutal.
Well, it's interesting you brought up the 5-minute recap in the
Yeah.
beginning, because then, like, at like the 11-minute mark,
Yeah.
Present Mike just starts fucking yapping
For no reason.
For no reason about like the entire plot of the show.
Yep.
It's just like freeze frames on Deku.
Yep.
And he gives this like 3-minute long.
He's like, Deku's here because Toga has feelings about him. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I know. I'm 160 episodes into this fucking show. I know.
Yeah.
And then they did that, and then it was like, yeah, like during Toga and Deku's fight, the narrator steps in and be like, oh, Deku still is a nerd after all. Like Deku, like blah blah blah, like, talking about like how he's flustered about Toga wanting to date him. And there's a couple of cool moments. I love that Gang Orca just has a bunch of like men he dresses up as mini orcas to fight for him. That's hilarious. It's just like his aquarium workers, and like, yeah, get out there.
What is his power? He's just
Orca.
an orca?
In the same way Mirko is bunny,
a rabbit?
he's
Yeah.
orca, which is better objectively, I think.
Sure. Yeah, his echolocation maybe.
Oh, he hates yachts and seals.
You'd think he'd need to be in water.
I mean, there's a reason they sent him to an island 200 kilometers west of the coastline here. I love Deku. Deku flies now, which actually kind of makes sense because he has float. So like he does fly because Nana Shimura has it. But like
And then he's like, this is too slow. And it's like, you fucking
You're going
spoiled bitch.
400 miles an hour, you'll get there.
Yeah.
You will fucking get there
Oh,
eventually.
not enough powers for you, Deku?
Yeah, he's like using his Fajin, like loading himself up like a BB gun to make himself a missile. This episode was mid.
Oh, yeah. It was fine. I saw
It shouldn't be though. It objectively shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like it's a very good part of the manga. It's as important as it gets. And like, yeah, it's like the introduction to a lot of the fights here, but like it's still like you can make those moments sick, and it just did not land for me.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the manga. So it was just like fine. It was a fine one. Next episode are the Todorokis fighting, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like no notes on it. It was like,
Dabi's fight is probably the best. Dabi and Shoto's fight is probably one of the best in the manga. If it doesn't deliver animation wise, I'm gonna be very visually upset. Like I'm gonna be animated. I'm gonna get in some trouble.
Yeah.
It's a fucking sick fight.
yeah, I saw. Do you remember? There's like 3 frames where Toga like sprints at Deku.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a low angle. I saw this TikTok and it like infuriated me because it's just this dude like going just like spreading hate for no reason. Where he's like the fan service, like Bones is doing insane fan service in the new episode of My Hero, and in the manga there's this like low angle shot of Toga like sprinting towards Deku.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of an upskirt, but like there's
Like
no,
between her legs kind of thing. Yeah.
it's like she's in the corner, but she's in a skirt.
Okay.
So it like, and it's low. So it's a bit of an upskirt, and like you see her legs, you see like a lot of her legs, but there's no like ass or anything like that. And in the anime, I guess you see like a little bit of like black underwear, but like pitch black underwear.
Gotcha.
I guess.
Yeah.
And he's like comparing them, and he's like freaking out, and he's like, Bones is like,
Hey man, if you're taking pauses to look at a girl's underwear to yell about fan service, you might be the problem.
well, that's the thing. I saw it before watching the episode, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I watched it, and it's like impossible to see. It's so fast. It's almost like Bones put it in just like because it's a manga or it's a panel in the manga.
Yeah.
Like it is 4 frames, and if you blink, you missed it.
Yeah.
And I was like retroactively seething because I'm like, wait, the community doesn't need this.
Yeah.
We don't need you being like, this shit is overly horny in times when it's not, because then when it is being overly horny, people are like, that's just anime, or you're being dramatic.
Yeah, you're like crying wolf.
Yeah.
You're crying wolf, which invalidates like in a couple of chapters here when we're gonna get invisible girls like a naked body
know.
blasted across the screen here because she like redirects naval laser.
Yeah, it's fucking like, if you need views, like be talented, my dude.
Yeah, well, you know,
Fuck
or
off.
just or salacious, you know, it works. So that I don't know. It was upsetting. I wish it was better. Speaking of better though,
Yeah. Where is this going?
Windbreaker is so good.
Okay.
Windbreaker is
I was gonna say
so
Demon Slayer.
Windbreaker is so good. Oh, we'll talk about Demon Slayer.
I had like a fun enough time.
It's fun.
It was like it's like a fun in the way that like a fun in the way I liked the last Demon Slayer episode where I'm
Yes.
like, this is just fun.
It's fun.
I love fucking purple hair dude.
Yeah.
One of the best anime designs.
And
ever.
all the piercings. I'm telling you, Windbreaker has incredible character design.
It's that guy. It's that one guy.
Suo, the eye patch.
It's just Tanjiro with an eye patch. You've done this face. I've made this claim. We've done this already. You already agree.
He is Tanjiro.
Hey, it's Tanjiro with an eye patch.
But I love Tanjiro.
Yeah.
So I can live with that. But you know what? He's not Tanjiro though, because if he takes his shirt off, he's not going to be like a 4 foot like Russian bodybuilder. That's my it's burnt into my brain, dude.
Yeah.
I swear to God, when I close my eyes, all I see is 5'6", 200-pound running backs of Demon Slayers.
Yeah. No, I'd get posters, I'd get figures, I'd get like whatever merch they're willing to make of that purple haired.
He has a sick design.
He's so.
I loved him fucking doing Hyuga air palms to
that was
Hakura,
crazy.
to Hakura Sakura, just bouncing people out of the air. I told you, after the battle royale, they're going to go into the classroom. They're going to build the dynamics there. And I believe the dynamics that everyone has, because we have a Toto in the gym guy. We have Hakura Sakura, who's like a bashful meanie. He's basically a Inosuke. So it's like Toto, Inosuke, Suo is Tanjiro.
Yeah.
The blonde one is Zenitsu.
Yeah.
Fucking straight up and down. And then the purple hair guy is kind of like,
Do they all have to be Demon Slayer?
I feel like there's an equivalent, right? He's like too cool for school.
It's pretty cool for school.
I was gonna say he was like Gojo, but the fucking problem is the head of Bofurin is not only Gojo's VA, but the character is just Gojo.
Yeah.
But I think their dynamics, I like everything about this episode reminded me of Demon Slayer, because I was like, these 3 or 4 main characters have such incredible dynamics, and it's like the art style is really good, the jokes are funny, and I was like, this dynamic is gonna carry this show.
Yeah.
So I'm not nervous about the show's direction at all.
Wow.
I'm very excited to see where it goes.
He's buying.
Oh, I'm buying. So I'm buying and selling.
Yeah, you're doing something.
I'm hedging. I'm building a hedge fund around it. I got my 401k invested in it.
You're stock shorting.
I'm GameStop is what I am. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm like close to AMC on this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just love that guy. Like his personality's great. Thanks, finally.
I saw. I was like, AMC.
My heart sank when that didn't get a laugh.
Yikes. Yeah, I was like, you with your Rompo tier.
But no, he yeah, I just love that character. He like stole the episode from me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm just excited to see. It's crazy to me that this season's wrapping up. We're gonna do like a breakdown on everything. I say like next week or whenever we're back, we'll do a breakdown on everything. Like did it exceed or come in below our expectations?
What's coming out? Don to Don?
No, Don Don's not till October.
My God.
It's probably gonna be Sakamoto Days.
Right.
That's actually a great question. Should we do a look ahead here?
Sure. We've done this before, I'm sure.
We for sure have done a look ahead, but I don't remember it. That would be summer
Yeah.
2024.
I don't know if, like anything.
Oshinoko's second season. Oh, fuck.
What?
It's a bad. Oh, the Isekai, the Suicide Squad's coming out.
Ugh.
You're not excited about that?
That looks terrible.
Dude, it looks a lot of fun.
Do you see where they get isekai'd into?
That's like a fantasy world.
That sucks.
That's the fun thing.
That's a bummer.
It's a standard Isekai, but they murder people.
I thought it was like Tetsu Shononoke gets isekai'd into Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it was like someone from Tokyo.
That would be, I think, more fun.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be more fun
I don't
than
need to
them
see
going
them fighting bokoblins. Like, who cares?
that is fair. I can see the appeal for both ways, but like a regular Japanese MC getting shot into Gotham would be very funny.
Way better.
Fuck. This
And
season,
then you get the whole fucking Gotham.
Danny, we might have to take the summer off, or we might have to start like doing homework every day, because this is the worst season I've seen in
Let's
years.
become a video game podcast. Most of our big TikToks are about video games.
I'll gladly talk about video games, because this season, Oshinoko second season. I don't even know if I'm going to watch Oshinoko. They're doing weird incest shit in the manga. So like everyone was like, oh my God, season 1 is so incredible. I don't have High Dive now. Oshinoko's second season, I don't want to watch the show because they're doing weird incest shit.
Oshinoko like bored me to tears. By, like, episode 4.
That's so crazy. It makes it just about being YouTubers.
I know.
It's literally just about being YouTubers, and that's why it's fun.
I already do it.
I know, but it's cool to see it like represented accurately in media.
I don't need to be seen. I'm not handsome enough for that.
Well, yeah, fucking, I guess. I mean, you are, in my mind. The second biggest thing, Fairy Tail 100-year quest.
Who cares?
Who gives a fucking shit?
Who gives an absolute hoot?
Third thing is Kami no To Oji no Kikan.
I want to see chat freak out.
Oh, Tower of God, season 2. Season 2 of Tower of God. I probably have to.
Tower of God.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we'll watch it or something.
That has no mass appeal, though. I don't know. I mean, regardless, it's tough. Maybe we do video games.
The fourth biggest thing that people are excited for my anime list is Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Holy shit. And then Isekai, it's the Issei Squad at 5.
Look, once a month, we get a Helluva boss at least.
Jesus fucking Christ. Our Last Crusade or The Rise of the New World Season 2. That's 6.
What are people saying?
Fuck me.
I guarantee.
I'll look. But Dungeon Meshi has me ready. Windbreaker kept me hooked, but it's getting my tin this week. They already did that with Batman Ninja. 100 quest is.
I never saw Batman Ninja.
Batman Ninja is fun. It's fun. It's cool. The CGI is actually like impressive. But outside of that, it's I don't know. It's a middle of the road Batman
Should we talk
story.
about Demon Slayer?
Man, I am fucking
scared.
Oh, we're getting a new season. Our dear friend, we're getting my dear friend Nokotan.
Oh, how exciting.
You've never seen my dear friend Nokotan?
No,
Yo, the edits are fucking hilarious.
Is that like Pun Pun?
Kind of. It's like a chibi style show where like this like a deer is sentient. He's an absolute menace to society. It's fucking hilarious.
How are you gonna say it? Do you know what Pun Pun is?
No.
I knew it. Don't say kind of. Don't lie.
I don't know what you want from me here, Danny. I'm trying to come across. I have people think I know things, Danny. It's part of my. That'd be like me being like, oh, Danny. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna expose you like you just did to me. How dare you prove me wrong? Okay. How dare you prove me wrong? All right, fine. We'll talk about Demon Slayer.
That'd be like if you said, "Oh, my neighbor blah 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 is coming out next season," and I went, "That's hype," but I didn't because I don't know what it is.
You can support me. You can just support me. You ever thought about that, Danny?
That's not.
This is why Sarah. This is why.
This
is why I talked to Sarah about.
No,
this, you hurt me.
Yeah, that's why you vent to everybody but me.
Yeah, I need to get it out somewhere, Daniel. All right, let's talk about Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
And that was Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, was it.
Oh,
now it's time for our game.
Yeah, we're playing Fuck, Chuck, or Spam.
Smuck.
There we go.
Fuck, Chuck, or Muck.
Yeah. Well, fucking Muck are kind of the same thing, right? I mean, that's like, yeah, right? You're like mucking up the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Pokemon poop. I mean, they eat.
Do they poop?
They eat berries. I don't know.
They used to be animals.
Well, yeah. Now they're indentured servants.
Now they're hot women. Like.
I'm sorry. What?
There's too many anthropomorphic.
There's very bipedal Pokemon.
Yeah.
Very bipedal Pokemon. And if the guy who wants to fuck Naruto Ninken gets his hand on them, fucking bad for everybody. Did you see that thing that Stank sent us?
I don't know what Naruto Ninken is.
Kabuto. So for those of you who aren't in the Otakus Anonymous group chat here, let me give you a little context here. Stank was trolling through, I think anime Reddits to try and find things for me to talk about on TikTok because I'm perpetually out of ideas for TikToks. And he stumbled upon somebody in a Naruto Reddit being like,
oh, they're the dogs.
Yeah. He's like, technically because Ninken in the Naruto universe can understand language and have like an almost human level of intellect, they could give informed consent, which means you could fuck Naruto Ninken. And nobody in the comments of that post was like, this dude wants to fuck dogs. Like that was like the biggest thing.
To be fair,
yeah,
we're about to say which Pokemon we want to fuck. So
that's fair. And technically you can use it, or oh my God, could you imagine? Dude, you can use transformation technique on animals.
Dude, the Dalmatian one?
Is that legal?
The Dalmatian one?
What are you talking about?
Kakashi's Dalmatian one?
What about Kakashi does not have a Dalmatian. That is just straight up not Kakashi's dog. The fuck?
There's a Dalmatian Ninken, and he can get it.
There's simply not. Kakashi doesn't have a Dalmatian.
I don't know what to tell you. Some of these dogs are sassy little misters.
Kakashi's never had a Dalmatian.
I'm just getting everyone prepped for the game that's coming. I'm getting the mood right.
Where the fuck did this Dalmatian come from?
I don't know. He's a good guy, though, right? He's like the best one.
He simply doesn't have a Dalmatian.
He's the best one.
I know every single one of his Ninken. I've done videos about them.
I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, no. So Demon Slayer.
Dane is Genki is Ken Ninken.
What?
Wait, is this an OC?
What's going on?
Naruto OC wiki.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Damn.
Yeah. He doesn't have Dalmatian.
Rats.
I know all his dogs.
Anyway.
Yeah. Demon Slayer.
No. It sucked.
Yeah. All right. Listen. Did anybody enjoy this episode?
What happened? What even happened?
A waterfall.
I watched it hours ago.
Do you know what it felt like? You know what it felt like the entire episode? It felt like at the end of an episode when they'll do like two characters will like just like talk nonsense for like 30 seconds to give a promo for the next episode. Yeah. It's like Jujutsu Scroll or like the Hunter x Hunter Classroom at the end. It was that for 22 minutes.
It's like at the end of a Naruto episode where he's like, next week, Shino's gonna blow a guy's arms up.
Yeah.
Whoa, Shino, get your bugs away from me.
God, this is a fucking joke I was gonna make. God damn it, I was trying to channel you. Yeah. That was a very good impersonation of yourself, actually.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was 22 minutes of absolutely nothing.
This was the only one that really felt like filler.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's funny because Demon Slayer is right now Crunchyroll's like second most watched show, apparently. Like currently.
Behind?
I don't know.
Why would you get that factoid and not get number one?
I'm just scrolling and I'm like, that's news.
Why are you like this? This is why you can't do my job.
What,
this is why you couldn't. This is why you couldn't do my job.
Yeah.
That's a rank right there. How can you miss a ranked opportunity?
Let's see.
You're insane. Does Crunchyroll do rankings?
I don't know. Do you think? I don't even know what the number one is.
Did you see this on Crunchyroll?
Nope. It's on Instagram. I didn't validate it.
Oh my god. All right. Anyways, we're gonna do our game right now, which is Fuck Chuck.
Wait. Demon Slayer isn't the most popular anime on Crunchyroll, but it's close.
What is?
A list of Crunchyroll's most popular anime has been made, and some results are surprising. The list contains 300 anime titles.
Oh my god.
Ranked by the number of reviews.
It's One Piece.
On the platform.
It's probably just One Piece.
As most can guess, blah 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 blah. I'm not reading all this. Who cares? Let's do the game.
Hey, what's number one?
I'm joking. Top position went to a shonen giant. Blah blah. It's One Piece.
Yeah, so it's always fucking One Piece.
Demon Slayer's number 2.
Okay, I can live with that.
The third spot is JJK.
Chomp Chucker Fuck. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
I've been struggling to remember what the third thing is.
Number 3 is JJK. Chainsaw Man, Spy Family, Attack on Titan, Solo Leveling.
It's crazy that Chainsaw Man is still number 4.
And Mushoku Tensei and Naruto Shippuden are... Shippuden's number 10.
Mushoku Tensei is more than Shippuden?
By 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The world is falling apart.
Shippuden has been
done for like almost a decade. So, yeah, it's been done for
out. If anything,
7
it's
years.
Impressive that it ranks.
All right, so this is Pokemon Chomp Chucker Fuck, which is basically like fuck, marry, kill, except we have to eat one of them.
Do we both do it?
And so we're gonna do it to each other, right?
Okay.
And so there's 12 of them, so we each do 6. So let's just go and let's go back and forth here. So I'll take the first one, or you read the first one to me, and then I'll read the second one to you, and then we'll go. Or should we both do each one?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking.
Should we each do so the first one is Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, the original starters. Should you do Chomp, Chuck, or Fuck, and then I do Chomp, Chuck, or Fuck, or should we only do one of us gets each one?
Let's do we each get 6.
Sure.
That's fun, right?
I'm fully gonna give my opinions. I know for a fact I'll give my opinions. We're doing all of them. Yeah. We're doing all of them.
Okay.
Because there's no way I'm gonna be like, oh, I'd fuck Alakazam. And you'd be like, there's no way you wouldn't be like, I would eat Alakazam. Okay. Yeah. He comes with his own spoon.
Nick, we'll do this however you want to do it.
This is my idea, Danny.
Game. It's fun. You just gotta have fun. Introduce it again.
So this is
for the TikTok.
Hold on. I didn't know it was a TikTok, Danny.
It's obviously gonna be a TikTok. This is perfect for TikTok.
Okay.
Introduce it again.
I feel like I'm being directed. So today we're playing Chomp, Chuck, or Fuck, which is an iteration of Fuck, Marry, Kill, except instead of Marry...
Pokemon Chomp, Chucker. I'm gonna do it.
Totally fine. I've been fucking...
Because I'm being you.
The way you just who was George Bush's vice president?
Dick Cheney?
Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney was supposed to find George Bush a vice president. He's like, you know what? I found the perfect guy for the job. It's me. Yep. So yeah, that's what you just did to me.
If you want a job done right, you gotta shoot your competition in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods. Put him down like a dog.
I was scared.
Yeah, it's not so easy.
All right. Today we're playing Pokemon Chop Chunk.
So you're gonna say it's chomp?
Chomp?
It's chomp, chomp, fuck, or chalk. Enunciate. So today we're playing Pokemon Chomp, Chuck, or Fuck, which is.
I'm sorry. Here we go. We're gonna keep going. Whoever gets it.
You got it. Yeah.
So today, you go.
All right. So today we're playing Pokemon Chomp, Chuck, or Fuck. So we're going to say a list of 3 Pokemon, and we're going to say whether or not we would eat them, copulate with them, or throw them out. It's a variation of Fuck, Marry, Kill, and it's going to get us in trouble. Let's get into it.
The one we throw out.
Throw out.
They just get to live?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because the other one is Chomp, which is basically Kill.
Yeah.
So it's like release into the wild.
Well, the only one that's kill is Chomp.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like if it's like get rid of, that'd be like, oh, we're killing it twice. What are we doing here? Yeah.
All right.
All right. So up first, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, the original starters.
This is already outrageously difficult.
The problem with this is one of them's a turtle. We eat turtles, and the other problem is
That's the problem.
Yeah, the other one is that Bulbasaur it comes with meat and veggies. That's like Bulbasaur is walking hot pot.
Yeah.
So I'd have to say I'd eat Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
I would release Charmander, and I would fuck Squirtle.
Yep. I agree with all of it.
Yeah.
I think out of all 3 of them, I'd be most likely to enjoy eating Charmander. I think he tastes the best.
I don't think so.
I think he tastes the best.
I don't think so.
He's a fire type.
But I also I wouldn't be sad about eating a Bulbasaur. I'd be sad about eating a Charmander.
I wouldn't be sad about eating Charmander. Have you fucking looked at one?
Yeah.
Their dumbass egg-shaped head.
Yeah, but I guess you could cook.
Charmander looks illiterate.
It brings its own fire too.
And they're all animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could cook himself.
Yeah, he brings its own fire, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
No, but like
You chop off the tail, you got a little fire going, and then you cook them.
Bulbasaur is just straight up walking hot pot though, and that's just convenience you can't find.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's the most nutritious. Squirtle is the obvious fuck answer.
Oh, this second one is a tough. You want to read the second one here while I
Yeah.
look up what the second Pokemon is? Because boy, oh boy, do I. Oh, God.
Up next, we've got Alakazam, Machamp.
Nope, you missed one. You skipped one.
Fuck.
2.
Oh. Can I look up Omastar?
Yep, yeah.
All right. Up next, we have Jigglypuff, Omastar, and Poliwhirl. The difficulty of this game
Scaled up exponentially.
skyrocketed.
Oh, my God.
Fuck Jigglypuff.
Fuck Jigglypuff.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's just the correct choice.
I
feel-
Poliwhirl?
I feel like
Poliwhirl's more meat.
I feel like I eat Poliwhirl, but I also feel like the world's better with less Omnistars.
I agree.
Yeah, like
that's a good call.
Yeah, like I feel like if we can get rid of a couple of these, we should.
I feel like I'd get like cosmic madness from eating an Omastar.
Oh my
You
God,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
absolutely. Yeah, you'll get like, I don't know, like, yeah, like blight or something. I was like, I saw the mouth on this thing and I was like, that might be pretty good. Might be pretty good for you get blight from eating a fucking
You'll come down with a case of the horror.
Yeah, you get fucking red fever or something.
So you fuck Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm
eat
fuck-
Omastar?
I feel like I don't want to release this thing.
I don't know if I want to eat anything.
It's like catching an eldritch horror and then letting it go.
I wonder if I draw the line at eating anything wearing gloves. Wearing cute little gloves. You
He
know?
does wear gloves. Are they gloves or is that just his hands? You know what? I'm going to eat Omastar because I want Poliwhirl to keep on going. I feel like the world's better with more Poliwhirls.
Yeah, I agree. Good. We
Okay.
agree.
All right, number 3, Alakazam, Machamp, Mewtwo.
All humanoid.
Fair.
Eating is going to be the tough one.
Eating is going to be the tough one here. Stank did a good job with this, actually. I
eat Mewtwo. I don't know.
You eat Mewtwo?
I'd eat Mewtwo for the same reason I'd fuck Mewtwo. And it's because of that dumpy.
It's the thighs.
Yeah,
I'd fuck Mewtwo. Absolutely.
Yeah, what's my option?
Mewtwo's just a
Machamp?
thick, bald woman.
I guess I gotta eat Machamp.
That's the wild.
I don't want to eat Alakazam. He's all bone.
He brings his own spoon. How many people bring you a utensil to eat them with?
That is good.
Yeah.
He's like a kid's cuisine.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. It comes, it's like you pop the ice creams and it's got the little spoon in there. It's fucking jam it
The
into them.
goddamn lean cuisine.
Absolutely.
baby.
It's like a punchable straw here.
I guess so. I don't want Machamps in the world, though.
Absolutely.
If I'm being honest.
They're entertainers.
I don't want them.
Then again, so is Alakazam. He's a magician.
Yeah.
They're both
man.
entertainers.
Which do you eat?
I eat Alakazam.
You eat Alakazam? There's no meat.
He
He also has a big fat
How the
dump.
fuck am I gonna stop a Machamp? I'm not eating a Machamp. He eats me. They're like 6'5" and 4 arms.
figuring out how you
That's fair.
put it down isn't part of the game.
That's very fair. I mean, Lapras is in the next one here. So
All right, I'll agree with you then. Alakazam no, never mind. I disagree. This is the first one we disagree with.
Yep.
Machamp I'm eating.
wild. Okay. Dragonair, Gyarados, Arbok. Definitely Googling what Arbok looks like.
Easy peasy. He's a snake. He's just a
Oh,
snake.
yeah, he's just a
Spell
snake.
his
Yeah,
name
it's
backwards.
Cobra. Yeah, it's Cobra backwards.
This has never been easier.
They're all just tubes of meat.
You eat Gyarados, you fuck Dragonair. Dragonair
is pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah, Dragonair is very pretty. They gave it like eyelashes and a tail.
Yeah, Arbok can go. There's more snakes in the world. Not great.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, yeah, we're not like St. George in Ireland. We're not driving all the snakes out
Let
of
me
the world.
ask you something.
Yeah.
Which one do you think would taste the best? Because I think it's Dragonair.
No, Dragonair would taste like an eel, and I feel like Gyarados would taste like
A bigger fish.
I would say Gyarados. Yeah, like probably like a marlin or something. You know,
Gyarados is like made to be eaten. Like
Yeah.
anytime you see Pokemon art where they're eating something,
Yeah.
it's either a Magikarp or it's a Gyarados.
Yeah, like Gyarados is like he's like a rolled up kimbap. He's like a Korean kimbap. You slice him down the middle. You got a slab of meat with a bone in the middle.
Yeah,
He's like
easy one.
oxtail.
Very easy. Number 5 is Lapras, Cloyster, and Seadra. All, once again, borderline already foods. Looking up Cloyster?
I'm looking up Lapras.
Looking up Lapras?
Lapras has like
Do we have to take into account how difficult it'd be to fuck him? Because Lapras is the prettiest.
Lapras is easily the prettiest.
However,
It does have a shell.
it's huge.
It is also
I was
huge.
gonna say.
I will. Okay, I don't think
It's
size.
a fucking Loch Ness monster.
I don't think size. How are you gonna fuck Gyarados? I guess like we didn't come to that conclusion. What does that mouth do? Besides,
Oh, wow.
besides hydro pump.
Yeah. Hydro pump.
Oh, it'll pump my hydro.
Yeah.
I feel like you. Oh, but do you fuck Cloyster?
Because it's a vagina?
Because it's a vagina.
Because it's just a vagina?
Because it's just
But
a vagina.
It's scary looking.
It is scary. It's also got. It's like it's got a weapon sticking
much
out.
like the legendary vagina, it is
It
scary
is, yeah,
looking.
it's scary as shit. And like there's a button on top of it, and I don't know what it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
I can't even find this button you're talking about.
the spike that comes out of the top of it.
I don't know. I've never been able to find
Yeah, you know, it takes a little bit of time. They say if you do like some circular motions, you can usually stumble upon. I feel like I'm releasing Seadra. Seadra is like kind of a sassy bitch. I would get it if you went for fucking Seadra. I say I eat Cloyster because it's just an oyster. And I fuck Lapras and I let Seadra go.
You fuck Lapras,
Yeah.
you eat Seadra,
Yeah.
and you let Cloyster.
Wait, no.
I'm eating Cloyster.
No, yeah, I'm eating Cloyster. I'm
Yeah.
fucking Lapras. I'm letting Seadra go.
Cloyster's actually just food.
Yeah, oyster.
But Lapras would taste the best.
I don't think Lapras would taste the best.
Yeah, I'd
What's the real life comp for Lapras? Like what meat is Lapras?
But it's a lot of meat.
I don't. Cloysters are like this big.
Yeah, but that's not a lot.
Also, now I'm talking about it though. Like oysters are only good because you can get rid of them pretty quick.
You know what? I'll go controversial. I eat Lapras, let Cloyster go, I fuck Seadra. What that snoot do? Look at that snoot.
This is why earlier I said Seadra is a sassy bitch.
Yeah.
I don't hate that take.
Yeah. All right. Up next.
Oh, this is a great one. You want to do it? You do it.
Up next is Mr. Mime, Electabuzz, and Golbat.
This
Fuck,
is-
Chuck or Chomp.
This is an app. This is electric. This is fully electric.
Yeah.
Man, here's the thing. I'm not fucking Electabuzz. Everyone forgets unibrow. All right. That's the thing that everyone. Yeah, huge unibrow on Electabuzz. Very unfuckable.
Let me see this.
But I am very curious.
He's pretty fucking ugly.
Dude, Electabuzz is ugly.
He's
Electabuzz, his evolution, like the one.
Electivire?
Yep.
Not
More
bad.
fuckable.
I like the body.
It's a dad bod.
I like what's going on with the body. He's fuzzy.
This is a 45-year-old at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico body.
He's for sure ugly.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
But what are we working with? We're working with a Mr. Mime and a
Mr.
Golbat.
Mime.
My dude.
I'm fucking Mr. Mime. You
want
kidding me?
you want just silent clown ass sex?
It's better than a actual bat.
God, this is.
At least he has hands.
Which one's Golbat? Does it have eyes at least?
Golbat is the purple one you run in.
God, look at this thing.
Yeah, it's got a huge mouth. It's got an absolutely massive mouth, but
I
it
don't
is
know what.
also just a bat.
I think everything. Oh God, this one's brutal.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be in my own skull right now.
I'm fucking Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
I'm eating Electabuzz because I want to know, like, is it like tingly? Is his meat tingly?
Yeah.
I feel like an electric type meat would be like tingly, and then I'm letting Golbat go. Go run into somebody in a cave. Make them use an escape rope.
I think I'm fucking Electa. Golbat, for some reason, is like the most.
Are you eating
manageable
Mr. Mime?
for me.
It basically as close as we're gonna get to cannibalism.
I want less Mr. Mimes.
He's simply a guy. He's just like Mr. Mime is just a French dude. Like he's like I'd like to think that Mr. Mime's actually not a Pokemon and he's just what like Nintendo thinks French people look like.
All right, Electabuzz seems the most appetizing. I eat him, I fuck Golbat, Mr. Mime fucks off.
What about Galarian? Here. What about Galarian, Mr. Mime?
Better.
That's
more
better.
fuckable.
Better for you,
more
right?
Fuckable.
Ice type, Mr. Mime, more fuckable.
Yeah. If he's Galarian, then it's Mr. Mime fuck Electabuzz eat Golbat.
What about Detective Pikachu, Mr. Mime?
No
Yeah.
chance.
Eltrator.
Zero chance.
Absolutely
That's what I'm
terrifying.
saying. That's the closest we have to knowing what he looks like in real life.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad. Okay.
But Nick,
Yep.
what about Vileplume, Golduck, and Weepinbell? This one's easy. This one's so easy.
It's not as easy as you're saying it's easy, but boy, oh boy, do I wish we had.
Seen Vileplume?
Vileplume is a good choice.
Vileplume's an insta-fuck.
But at the same time, all right, I'm pretty sure Weeping.
This just looks like Sarah.
What?
Vileplume.
That is actually very,
just my
very
current
accurate.
girlfriend.
Yep. All right, Weeping Bell. Let's see. Weeping Bell.
Weepinbell is also not a bad choice.
Weeping Bell is just the pocket pussy.
Yeah.
That is.
And do you know
I'd kill this thing.
really?
I'd kill it. This is just like the kind of thing you're like, I'm surprised this thing doesn't have stories in the Pokemon world of being misused.
Yeah. Weepinbell is a generous one also because Victory Bell, you don't want to fuck.
Victory Bell.
Yeah. His evolution. If you want to fuck Weepinbell, that's not a bad choice.
Victory Bell.
Oh
God. Yeah, no.
I think Weepinbell gets chucked. I fuck Vileplume. I chomp Golduck.
Golduck is just the duck.
He's just a duck.
He's just a
He's
duck.
a handsome duck, though. He's also not a bad choice.
He is a handsome duck. I think I fuck Weeping Bell. I think I eat Golduck and I chuck Vileplume. Because I feel like Vileplume, if you were like poison type, right? So probably a poisonous mushroom.
Right.
Can't eat Vileplume.
Right.
Probably not a good idea. So I'm eating Golduck, I'm fucking Weeping Bell, and I'm throwing Vileplume.
Gotcha.
Slowpoke, Muck, and Gengar.
We're about to learn a lot about each other here.
I feel like I fuck Gengar.
I think you fuck Muck.
You fuck Muck?
It's an easy
It's
fuck.
just a pile of mud.
It's an easy fuck.
That's simply just a pile of mud, which is also kind of what what was that movie? What was the movie where he fucks the grave?
Saltburn.
It's just Saltburn. Yeah. It's literally just Saltburn. That is, you gotta fuck Gengar.
Really?
You can't eat Gengar, he's a ghost.
Well,
I'm telling you right now, some of the hottest women in your life would fuck Gengar.
That's true.
I'm telling you, the
That's true.
spookiest woman you know would fuck Gengar, and you would have to sit there and nod as she told you about it.
And just be covered in muck.
Yeah, like, like, who'd you go for? You're like, definitely Gengar. Same as you, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's like a head to toe in mud.
Like, absolute. He's getting it off me.
Slowpoke, man.
No, that's a good call. Slowpoke, you know what? Not a bad fuck, I'd say, though. Not a bad call. I'd eat him, though.
I'd eat Slowpoke.
Slowpoke looks delicious.
Yeah, I'd eat Slowpoke. I toss Muck.
I top Muck.
I top Muck real hard. I toss Muck, and then I fuck Gengar.
You know, because I'm going to fold to peer pressure, I'll do the same as you.
That's huge for me.
Lickitung.
Oh, great.
Chansey.
Oh, my God.
Pinsir.
Oh, what the fuck? Why put Pinsir in there?
Lickitung and Chansey is definitely the head-to-head.
Chansey is fuckable. That's a mother.
Oh, yeah.
Chansey's a MILF.
Big MILF energy.
And here's the thing, Chansey's gonna take care of you after.
Yeah.
You know,
good aftercare.
Dude, great aftercare. No one night stands with Chansey.
Chansey's probably gonna
She'll breakfast for you in the morning.
She'll heal you back to full health and you can just go right again.
Dude, I'd destroy a Chansey.
This one might be too easy, honestly.
Honestly, all right, here's the only issue with Chansey, I'd be afraid to break her egg. The egg that she's got in the middle, right? You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
So she's also just kind of an oxawaddle now that I'm looking at her.
Is she?
She's kind of just an oxawaddle.
Yeah.
Right?
God, she's something, though.
Listen.
God, she's fucking something.
Listen, Chauncey's the original. Chauncey is in Billups. Chansey's the original thick queen, all right?
Yeah.
There's a thick queen right here.
Yeah.
And she's getting loving from me. I'm like John Cena.
Lickitung. I don't know why. Like
Lickitung. All right, here's the thing. And while I understand going for Lickitung, this is us being mature. This is us knowing what we want as men. Lickitung, that's the choice I would have made as a younger man. All right.
You know what? I don't know. I'm looking at Lickitung, and he's really working.
You know what? Actually, now that I'm here looking at it, honestly, I might have to take you up on that.
He's got the attitude. You know, he's got a great glowing attitude.
He's the personality hire, dude.
Dude, Lickitung wants it.
Dude, Lickitung, I actually don't know if Lickitung wants anything. I like Lickitung is the most Pokemon. Like you look at the Pokemon, you're like not a thought behind those eyes.
Lickitung's ready to go.
No, dude, Lickitung is just like existing.
I love, and then Licky Licky is just what we do when we don't know what to say. Where it goes. Have you seen him?
That's awesome.
I'm fucking Lickitung out of respect. Out of respect to Lickitung.
No, I still feel like a younger me would have chose Lickitung because like that's Lickitung's the lustful choice. Chansey, that's a wife.
This dude's got such a great attitude. This guy's got a glowing personality.
He does. He's listen. Lickitung is like the kind of guy.
I'm not ready to settle down.
I see. I am. I'm ready to. I could settle down with Chansey easily.
All right. I
think we're both agreeing that we're getting rid of Pinsir, right?
Pinsir's gone.
Pinsir's gone.
I'm eating Chansey with a side of egg.
Chansey with a side of, oh my fucking monster.
What?
Her egg?
I have to eat all of them.
I guess she does bring her own. Yeah. She brings her own garnish, which is kind of nice.
You were going to eat Alakazam with his own fucking spoon.
It's not oh, that's fair. Genuinely wrestling it from him would be the hardest part. So you're fucking Lickitung. I'm fucking Chansey. Gotcha. Electrode, Magnemite, Geodude.
Okay, well, none of these are food.
None of these are food.
So that's tough.
Electrode Pokemon is, he's just a ball. He's just a ball, which is...
Electrode is the most appetizing to me. I feel like you crack him open and there's meat in there. Not with Magnemite or Geodude.
Because Magnemite is just like a magnet.
Yeah.
He's just a magnet and a screw.
There's nothing to fuck. There's nothing to screw.
And Geodude is just rocks.
I guess with Magnemite, you have to take out the screw.
Yeah. You know what?
That's where you fuck him.
You know what? I'm fucking Geodude.
Yeah?
I'm fucking Geodude. He's got hands. One's
rocks, my guy.
Yeah, all right. Put gloves on. We'll be fine.
Geodude have a tongue.
Also, Geodude evolves into... Graveler, which is worse. That's actually worse. Yeah, it's substantially worse here. No, I'm fucking Geodude.
Yeah, Geodude's a man. You're right. Golem is
I don't know
the
who I eat.
of them, though.
I don't know who I eat.
I eat Electrode. There's meat in there. I know it.
I can see there being meat in there. Because the other one is just magnets.
Yeah.
Okay, we agree on that one. Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos. Zapdos?
Zapdos. Wait, Zapdos?
Yeah, he added an A.
What the fuck?
Don't do this to me right now.
Zapdos.
I'm pretty sure it's Zapdos. Yeah, okay, that's on me. And that's edited too. So the legendary birds.
This is tough.
You fuck Articuno. Don't act like it's even a choice.
I like Zapdos.
You wouldn't fuck Articuno?
Let me see. Galarian Articuno is a sassy minx for sure.
Dude, Articuno, the purple one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is
Articuno.
sassy. Oh my God, I haven't seen Galarian Articuno actually.
No, you're right. Articuno's...
She's just a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Articuno does drag on weekends, you know?
Yeah.
That's
I'm looking at it. This is just Stolas.
Yeah, that's fully just, yeah, exactly.
Fuck Articuno. What's Moltres? How much meat does Moltres have on her?
I think I would eat Moltres, absolutely. Once again, kind of situation.
It's just a chicken.
Kind of situation. It's a chicken that cooks itself.
Yeah.
It's another situation where it's like a BYO 5.
Yeah. What is Galarian Zapdos?
I forgot that they all came back for Gen 9.
Oh, Galarian Zapdos is dumb as hell. They're all dumb except Articuno.
Oh, God. Galarian Zapdos looks dumb as hell. Why the fuck is it orange? It looks closer to it looks like what was the bird Pokemon, like it's got a long neck and a yellow head and a beak, and it gets like 2 heads when it evolves.
Dodo.
Yeah, it looks like Dodo.
Or like Dotrio.
Yeah, Dotrio.
Here's the thing. I like wings.
What about it?
To eat.
Yeah, of course.
Moltres doesn't have a lot. Zapdos is all wing.
I mean, Zapdos is all wing, but like I don't know. I don't
know how much of that is meat though.
Or let's see Moltres. Oh, Moltres' Galarian form is low-key kind of sick. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a big dragon.
Yeah, he's a black and red dragon.
It's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I think I'm eating.
I'm still eating Moltres.
I know Moltres is just chicken. I think I'm eating Zapdos.
That's fine. We can agree to disagree here. All right, last one. Jinx, Vaporeon, Blastoise.
Do you know why Vaporeon's on here?
because they're 3'6" and always lubed. So technically they're the perfect size for a human penis.
Yeah, that's a thing on Reddit.
Oh, I knew. I got the copy pastas. This is a tough one.
I guess you fuck Jinx, right? By default. Because it's a woman.
Here's the thing. You say that.
Jinx is a good-looking woman, too.
Jinx is yeah. You know what? Yeah, absolutely.
Boobs.
Here's the thing. If I'm fucking one of the cats from this universe, it is probably no. You know, it's not even Vaporeon.
It's Flareon.
No.
No.
What's the dark type one?
It is Umbreon.
Yeah, Umbreon. That's
Espeon's
Umbreon.
not bad too. Okay, after this, we're doing the EVs.
Yeah.
How many EVs are there?
Oh wait, no. Is it Umbreon?
Yeah.
Umbreon's the best one out of them.
Yeah.
All the evolutions. Oh no, it's the fairy type one. Or it's either Sylveon, absolutely a classic, an absolute classic. Leafeon
Not a classic, the most recent one.
I know, but Leafeon is a terrible. What the ice type one? The ice type one could get it low key as well.
Yeah, because the bangs.
Yeah, the bangs.
Like the bangs?
Exactly the bangs.
I'd fuck Aubrey Plazion.
Dude,
for sure.
Straight up is just Aubrey Plaza. Oh my god, you're right.
Man, Vaporeon's a cutie, huh?
I'm fucking Jinx. I'm eating Blastoise and I'm letting Vaporeon
They're all
go.
cute. I think I eat Flare. Okay, to go back to the other one.
Yep.
Fuck Jinx, eat Blastoise. Yeah, Vaporeon can go.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I'd eat Vaporeon. No, I would.
Well, yeah, Vaporeon, I don't know.
Like a scaly dog?
Yeah, it's just not like it's like a fish cat thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 evolutions.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit you with all of them.
You want me to rank them into? I'm looking at every single one of them.
Okay, well, ready?
Wait, is that including Eevee?
No, here's what I'm doing.
Okay.
We're gonna do Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Which ones?
Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon.
Fuck Chuck or Cuck. I don't know.
Chomp. I'm eating Vaporeon.
Okay.
I'm letting Jolteon go. I'm fucking Flareon.
That's a good call.
It's just like Flareon's like a Russian mistress.
Flareon's hot.
Yeah, Flareon's got like the scarf and everything. Yeah.
Good scarf. Okay. Espeon, Eevee, Umbreon. These are arguably the hottest ones.
I'm letting Eevee go.
I'm eating Eevee. You're out of your mind.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm eating Eevee. 1000% I'm eating Eevee. I'm fucking Umbreon. No, actually, no. What's the psychic one?
Espeon?
I'm fucking Espeon.
Espeon's into crazy shit.
Probably.
I can tell you right now, I'm looking at Espeon. Espeon's like...
The split tails is a good indicator.
Espeon's the kinky one. Umbreon,
and then
you would think.
I'm letting Umbreon go.
Fair. All right. Glaceon, Sylveon, Leafeon.
Oh, I'm fucking Glaceon.
For sure. That's the answer.
Oh, I don't... Man, because here's the thing. If I had to go top 2 in terms of fuckability, it's Glaceon and... Sylveon.
Whoa.
Leafeon...
Sylveon's like doing too much. Like,
I don't
fucking
mind.
grow up.
Those are my 2 types of women. I like dark dour or like over the top pink and bubbly. Like that's like literally it. Those are my 2 favorite. I go Glaceon, fuck. I'm eating Leafeon. I'm letting the other one go.
Why are you eating Leafeon?
I don't. It's kind of like the same thing with Bulbasaur, where it's like meat and veggies at the same time, right?
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Walking hot pot.
Yeah. Agreed.
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
Good game.
Wow.
I wonder if anyone liked that.
This is the high quality programming you guys all signed up for. You're welcome. Holy shit. The things we do for all of you. I have a best boy.
Yeah.
It's Sarah.
Why?
She's there for me.
Yeah.
She's always there for me.
She hung out with you,
She hung out with me.
and you wouldn't let her leave.
Oh, yeah. No, you forced her to leave. You forced my hand. Why do you have dice, by the way? You asked me for dice earlier, and you've just been
That's
fucking
right.
with them for...
On to game 2.
We have a second game?
I want to demo a game for you.
Oh, God. Okay. Is it D&D?
No.
Okay.
Kind of. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Name an anime protagonist who is a 6 out of 10.
In terms of hotness?
Anything.
Oh, 6 out of 10. Naruto.
Naruto's a 6 out of 10 protagonist?
No. Oh, you're talking like as a protagonist. I thought that's everyone hotness. So you're saying a 6 out of 10 protagonist.
Still an interesting choice.
Yeah, I know. The second I said it, I was like, no, Naruto is kind of hot. He gets hot in the last.
Do we want it to be hot?
No. Let's do a 6 out of 10. I like the 6 out of 10 idea for a protagonist. 6 out of 10 protagonist. Deku.
Deku?
Deku.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll say it.
Wow.
I like Deku. he's not the most compelling person in his universe.
Who is Shoto?
I'd say Shoto's more compelling. I'd say Bakugo's like Bakugo being placed in a Vegeta situation where he's more talented in the beginning and slowly has to watch Deku overcome him. Not really through his own strength, but like Deku's willingness to like break all of the bones in his body. Like I'd say Bakugo's grown on me more.
Deku's definitely taken a back seat to like the world lately.
Yeah.
Like especially in the last 2 seasons. But I don't know. I'd put him higher. He's like 7 or 8 for me.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah?
I like that.
Let's do 2 more.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll see what the number is. Should it be another like name a protagonist who's a blank? Because I was gonna do just any random I was gonna be like name a trope that's a 9 out of 10.
Trope that's 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like I have such a bad relationship with tropes where I see it. I'm like, let's fucking not. But I would say killing characters is that a trope? It's not really a trope.
Not really. They don't do it.
They don't do it. You know what happens? I mean, some universes kill characters. This one's hard because I don't like tropes. Yeah. If it was like a 2 out of 10, I could give you a gajillion right now. I would say women saving themselves. It's a 9 out of 10 trope.
Okay.
Like
elaborate.
So like Chaku and Tsuyu battling against Toga right now and telling Deku basically like, fuck off, this is our fight. I like that.
Gotcha.
I like that word. Like, all right, Deku, like you got dragged into like what some people would identify as the least interesting fight in the show right now, outside of like Fat Gum, like doing cleanup work. And they're like, get out of here. We're going to let these 2 characters that like the crowd, like the fan base beloves, actually fight against somebody who they have like a career, like a history battling against.
Gotcha.
I like that Deku got uninvolved in that fight.
Well, speaking of women, name a female anime character who is a 3 out of 10, but people think is a 7 out of 10.
It's a 3 out of 10, but people think is a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm gonna say here? It's a little controversial. Yeah. Nami.
Yeah?
Nami. Nami's cool. I like her. I just don't like, of all the characters in One Piece, I think her backstory is the least interesting.
Wow.
She's not around all that often.
Her backstory's the least interesting with Arlong Park and shit.
I get it. Like it's just like it was so long ago, but like and Robin's backstory's better.
Who's the girl on Tangerine Island?
Her mom. Yeah, her mom. Robin's backstory's better. Usopp's got the worst backstory. That's the real answer.
Usopp does have the worst.
Yeah, amongst the like Brooke's number 1 in terms of backstory. Jinbei's up there. Frankie's backstory is really fun.
Usopp's backstory just got like power crept.
Dude,
like it was fine at the time, and then everyone else's was just worse. And
Usopp's backstory is just like, oh, he didn't have friends, and it's like, cool, he was kind of the fucking worst. Like, yeah, it's like no shit, he didn't have friends.
He didn't have friends because he sucked. Was his backstory?
Yeah, and then like everyone else's backstory was just substantially worse. It's like Brooks is really good, Jinbei's good, Robin's good, Frankie's is good. Nami is just like not my favorite. I get that she's like wildly attractive, which is why I think like so many people find her to be such like a compelling character, but I don't know. I don't find her kit interesting. She just like makes Electro Balls. She's great. She's very useful for the Straw Hats, but I just don't find her compelling.
Yeah, her weapon is weird and feels like random. Like
it's just like what she did during the time skip. She like made it basically.
Well, when she got like the weather staff thing, I remember seeing that and being like, "She gonna have this for like this arc?"
Yep.
And it's like, no, that's like her weapon. And I'm like, all right.
And then eventually she goes on the time skip and like learns how to make like climbables. Yeah. And they just like make bigger lightning. She has some fun moments, but I think everybody else in the story's moments are just better.
Right.
Besides Usopp's.
Nice. Successful game.
Yeah. Can I do one?
Sure.
Yeah. That did better than I thought it would. All right.
That worked out.
Name me an anime that is an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
But everyone thinks it's an 8 out of 10. Name me an 8 out of 10 anime that everyone agrees is 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Fucking goddamn it, hard ways.
I'll say, what's it called? Hell's Paradise.
Is an 8 out of 10 anime that everyone agrees is an 8 out of 10 anime?
Hell's Paradise got a pretty lukewarm 8 out of 10 reception. And I think it deserves that because the animation's really cool.
Yeah.
Gabimaru's a sick protagonist.
I like him a lot.
won't die, refuses to die
Yeah.
because he wants to get
He'll
back
try.
with his. He'll try
Yeah.
every now and then, but he refuses to die. You got to get you a man who refuses to die for you
Mm-hmm.
because he won't die because he wants to get back with his penis-faced girlfriend.
Yep. She really did get a big old dong burnt onto her
Good
face.
old dick face.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Or I'll say, I don't know. I don't even know if this is true, if people agree with me.
What?
Dragon Ball Z.
It's an 8 out of 10 anime that has an 8 out of 10 fit. No.
8 out of 10
I'd say
reception.
people would say it's a 10 out of 10.
I know they would.
And it's not in it. It's like a 7. Well, I was going to say that I think Hell's Paradise is like a 7 out of 10, but I was like 8 out of 10 is close enough.
But I wonder if you ask, like, people who aren't the diehard Dragon Ball
That
fans,
they would agree that
it's an 8.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That was fun. I like that a lot.
Nice.
Do you have a best boy?
We'll bring that back.
Yeah.
What was my best boy? I gotta stop not talking into the mic.
Yeah, it's worse over here. That's why, like, you look away and it's just like the audio levels change massively.
Yeah. I don't know, Gachakuda Volume 2 came to my house, but I only
Well, the
read-
anime got announced. Oh, well, so it could be like your best. Oh, that's your.
That was gonna be news. But I can
Yes.
do Gachakuda Best Boy because of news.
Yep.
Little transition. Gachakuda
Yep.
got itself an anime adaptation.
Animated by.
Bones. So it's boned. Listen, the teaser looked pretty good because it's really stylized. It wasn't like it didn't show us what the show will look like.
I don't
trust them?
They don't shade, man.
It's weird because My Hero isn't looking great.
It's looking objectively bad.
Skate the Infinity was great. Bungo looks great in the later seasons. In season 1.
Yeah.
Bungo
fine.
looks great. Full Metal Alchemist, which I know came out like 2
20
decades
years ago. Yeah.
also looked great. I think Bones did Soul Eater and Fire Force too. And Fire Force looks great.
No way.
I think so.
No way. Who animates
It's not Trigger.
Fire Force? Fire Force. Studio David Productions.
Damn it, David.
Yeah, real close. Super, super close. Yeah, David Productions.
I thought it was Bones. What the hell?
Nope.
Fire Force Studio.
Fire Force Season 3 likely to be produced by Shaft Studios, an article that came out in 2023. Go to my anime list for Fire Force, and yeah, Studio
No, it's
David
not.
Production.
Yeah, David. Damn.
I don't think they did Soul Eater either.
Well, here's the thing though. Let me say this.
Yep.
Maybe this will be Studio Bones' Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, no, it was. It was Bones. Did Soul Eater.
go.
20 years
Yeah,
ago.
Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have hope that this will be Studio Bones' Jujutsu Kaisen, where everything else they've made is not that good looking, and then they pop off for no reason. Don't you scowl at me.
Mappa?
Yeah, Mappa.
You're saying the things that Mappa made prior to JJK didn't look good.
Yes.
And then JJK happened,
Yes.
and now everything looks good.
Yes. Attack on Titan. Bad.
At times, it is objectively worse.
Always.
It is objectively worse.
Tokyo Revengers.
I forget that Mappa made Tokyo Avengers because it looks awful.
Let me see. Mappa anime.
You know what it is? You know what it is? When Mappa stopped doing their motorcycle intro, that's when their animation got good.
Yeah.
Now, like when you watch a Mappa anime, they won't do the motorcycle thing anymore, and it just looks better.
Kakegurui looks not bad.
Kakegurui looks great.
I don't watch Dororo.
Dororo is you'd love it actually. It's like a 50s crime thriller. It's awesome.
Let me see. I am just like talking out my ass, so we'll see. God of High School looks great.
God of High School is one of the best choreographed animes of all time.
Banana Fish and Yuri are good looking. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And
When it comes to JJK, you get so confident about nothing. you just go head down confidence. All right.
Mappa's all over the place. I made Dorohedoro, which is gross. I don't like how Vinland Saga looked after they took it over.
Vinland Saga is the epitome of fine.
Yeah, but Wit had it, and it looked sick.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Like this newest season of Vinland Saga is just like, I can't complain. Because like one, it's not the animation heavy. Like there's not a lot of fights. It's like character building. Yeah. And two, I'm like, oh, this story's so incredible. I couldn't complain about it. Like, why would I complain about Vinland Saga purposely?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, Bones has done decent things. I really think I have no issues with how Bungo Stray Dogs looks. Hopefully they figure it out because Gachakuda's so good.
Yeah. It could be definitely one of those things where you're like, like that's the issue. Is like that was the issue with Hell's Paradise. Is the manga is crazy. Yeah. Like it's super well animated, super well drawn. Like it's like huge scale, like flower monsters.
I wonder who did Was it Mappa?
Mappa did. Yeah, Mappa did Hell's Paradise. Yeah, they put the B team on it.
All right.
My flashback is that Tokyo Revengers is getting a sequel.
Like the manga is? Like
The anime is.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're getting an anime-only sequel. And guess what it is? Are we still following Takamichi? No.
Okay.
It is a mini anime series run of the Tokyo Revengers casts acting out Japanese fairy tales.
Oh no.
It's fucking the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Who asked for that?
I don't know. It's the
If you
first
asked for that, email in to Otakus Anonymous.
the first story they're doing is Momotaro, which is like this very famous. It's like it's a Peach Boy story in Japan. It's very famous. And I don't know.
Peach Boy.
It's a story about a family that didn't have a child, praying for a child from the sky, basically. And they're at a river, and a giant peach comes down the river. They crack open the peach. There's a baby in it. The baby starts fighting snakes and dogs and peacocks.
This is simply James and the Giant Peach.
It's James and the Giant Peach is just Momotaro, but yes. And I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do that with Tokyo Revengers.
Wild.
I-
That's so fucking strange.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know. Yeah, that's like when they did did you ever watch the Attack on Titan Chibi High School show?
Yeah, and people like there was a time when people were like, "Oh my god, this is canon." Everyone's like, "This is canon," which like proves that we're living in like there's two different universe splits in Attack on Titan. People just didn't like how the manga ended, and they wanted to change it.
Nah, it's just money.
Yeah.
They just like more money.
I mean, like they have Demon Slayer Academy
Yeah.
or like Rock Lee and his Ninja Pals. That shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me. This brings us to the part of the show called Love Letters, where me and Danny poll our live audience of YouTube and Patreon watchers and ask them to ask us a question that we answer here live on this podcast. So if you guys want to watch our podcast live, or if you want to get access to the podcast 2 days early, or get 2 hours of additional content every single month from me and Danny, then please become a member on either YouTube or Patreon and hang out with us live Sunday when we film these podcasts.
We have to do that, by the way.
What?
Our Patreon
We
this
do.
month.
We do have to do it.
What are we playing? Don't Starve Together.
What?
Someone was like, you guys should play Don't Starve
No,
Together.
we're playing Monster Prom.
Are we?
We're gonna fuck these monsters.
Okay.
We're fucking these. No, I'm kidding. I want to play Body Cam really badly.
That's not 2-player.
Is it not?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I want to play it really badly. It looks so.
Why is our Patreon
it's
just fucking like...
just like fucking body horror. No, we should do.
should ask people.
We should do that. Should we
Yeah,
do
right?
We should do a horror game. Let's do a
yeah?
horror game.
Sure.
Let's look at do like a Resident Evil or something.
Sure. Also not 2-player, but we'll figure it out.
2-player horror games.
I don't know.
Let's get spooky.
Let's get spooky.
Let's
Let's get spooky.
I like it spooky.
Yeah.
I like spooky. All right, I'm getting questions here. So Broken Princess asks, who's a character from anime you would want as a father in celebration of today being Father's Day?
Let me think.
You're thinking.
Try not to say my usual suspects.
How about I jump in here?
No.
No? Okay, totally fine. You know what? Take my answer. I think you might actually end up at my answer.
I'm trying to really think of like... Okay.
Yeah?
I have it. Yep.
Who?
Rock Lee.
That is not my answer
I
at
know.
all. Rock Lee.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm trying to be unique here.
Okay.
Because Rock Lee, great attitude, could help me with girls if I have a girl advice.
Says the notoriously unmarried Rock Lee.
Yeah, he's awful at getting them,
Yep.
but he's got, a chipper attitude. He'll teach me to never give up.
Yep.
He
He kind of does give up, though. He's like hardly a ninja. He doesn't get Sakura. There's a lot of things he gives up on.
Well, they can't all be the best.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they got flaws. I was thinking of who's got a great attitude and like who just seems chipper and who Rock Lee seems like he likes kids.
Hate how you phrase that.
He seems like he'd be good with kids.
You chose the wrong person.
The wrong
Why wouldn't you choose Mike Guy? That's just the better objective. Like, you're like, I want the hollow copy of Mike Guy. Go for Mike Guy.
I guess so, yeah.
Just the better option. Also, if you're gonna go like 30-year-olds from Naruto, go Kakashi.
Yeah, I guess it's Kakashi.
He'd be a fantastic father.
Yeah, it's Kakashi.
Kakashi's such a boy dad.
Kakashi would get so bored.
No, he's a girl dad. Kakashi's a big time girl dad.
He'd get so bored of me, I feel like. I feel like he doesn't give a shit.
He lost his father at a young age. He'd be an incredible father. He'd want to give you everything.
That's what it takes.
He'd want to give you everything he didn't have.
Yeah. I think you're projecting.
I absolutely am. 1,000%, baby. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Who's yours?
Very easy. Can't believe you didn't go here. All Might.
All Might?
All Might would be a great dad.
All Might would be so absent. He'd be like Aang. It'd be like being Aang's kids that don't like
No,
Aang.
because he's not even a superhero anymore. He works at 9 to 5. He'll be home at night.
But when does he have you?
All the time. He's married to my
No,
mom.
but I mean, like, when are you born?
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're born during the All Might years,
Yeah, he's not around.
Gone.
He's not around.
He's gone, absolutely.
But neither is like my guy's a ninja. He's out and about. He's like warring.
I guess.
A lot of anime characters are going to be busy. That's why they're anime characters.
Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, for sure.
Like, all right, okay. All right, fine. If I had to go like real answer, and this is kind of a cheat answer because like he is an incredible anime father, Ishin Kurosaki, Ichigo's dad.
Okay.
It's like a really good dad, except for the fact that like he beats the shit out of his son.
That's
no,
tough,
like
man.
they just fight. Like it's not like it's like a they like fight. Like it's not like it's like a
they
loving
just fight.
like it's a loving brawl kind of thing. It's not like he'll like kick him, you know? They don't like
Your lack of a father is really showing.
listen, I don't know. That's what you do, right? You fight your father.
You're
to see
like,
who's
he'll just kick him. Like,
yeah,
what are you
to see who's like
talking
man of the house. You didn't do that. You didn't have like man of the house battle royales
He'll
every
just
weekend.
kick 'em.
I think All Might's a good choice.
Yeah?
I think he'd support you in whatever you did. I think he would be around when you turned like 20 and he was like weak All Might now.
Small Might?
Yeah, Small Might.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wonder if most anime fathers or most anime characters would end up being bad fathers. I think Todoroki, Shoto.
Shoto. See, here's my issue.
Shoto.
I'm going already old people.
Yeah.
Tanjiro. If you want to be like,
For sure, Tanjiro.
if you want to do like, I wasn't thinking young characters. I was thinking like people who are already dad
dads?
age.
No,
Yeah.
that's not as fun because then it's like, why? Because he's a good dad. Oh,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, Tanjiro. If you want an MC as a father down the line, Tanjiro. 1000%.
It's Tanjiro.
He would
I
be an incredible father.
I like, Shoto or Tanjiro. I'd like stick to my guns on Shoto.
I don't know about Toto.
He has a horrible father.
Yeah.
So he won't be like him.
But
Hopefully,
that means he'll be around.
he'll be around.
Yeah.
Which is good. And
No, I meant like Endeavor will be around. Like your grandfather will be Endeavor.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go through all of Shoto's trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then he's making me tea and he's
but
nervous.
You know what though? I feel like Tanjiro's like up my ass all the time.
No,
like Tanjiro's like
probably.
texting me like
Yep.
3 times a day. Like
God, a present father. What the fucking we know all about it. Yeah,
I feel like Tanjiro's just like up my ass. Like I didn't have a family growing up. You should be happy to have one. And I'm like, Tanj,
Buddy, baby.
come on, let me just hang with Uncle Inosuke.
Yeah, go talk to mom, you fucking loser.
Yeah, and then you got Uncle Zenitsu being like, you gonna have a hot daughter yet?
Oh my God. He was like, no, because you'd be too busy reaming out Nezuko.
Christ. Yeah, you got Aunt Nezuko.
Yeah. Which is,
And she's cool.
she's like a demon.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like a whole thing at Thanksgiving that you
I
have
guess
to deal with.
Tanjiro's the answer, but like I don't think I'd get along with him.
Okay.
It'd be like being Giyu.
Being Giyu.
It'd be like being Giyu when Tanjiro's
Shit,
trying
you're right.
to get him.
I feel like I kind of enjoy that.
Yeah,
But I'm also not as like dour as like I would match the energy.
Yeah.
You know, like that's like the thing is like if Tanjiro was around me, he wouldn't need to be like also like performative because that's who I am.
Yeah.
I'd be skipping around with him.
Right.
I'd be like when they're all happy. Like when the trio's happy, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be right next to him. Except for the fact that I'm not like ripped enough to push boulders, one bow or ko or
yeah, one
Bon or
maybe fake unit of
Show.
measurement.
It's definitely just like old Japanese,
yeah.
which was like 356 feet. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It is funny whenever Demon Slayer like starts being historically accurate. Like whenever they're like Tanjiro's like, oh, thank Buddha, I just survived that. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
Oh, this is just Meiji area. This is just Meiji
Yeah.
era Japan.
Like I forgot you're all Buddhists technically.
Yeah, it's very weird. But all right, that's all we have this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for checking in with us. We appreciate you being here. We've been Otakus Anonymous. I've been NC Hammer, also known as Danny Motta, purveyor of all things mustache and vest. Daniel, do you want to tell them where they can find you? Probably the nearest Harley Davidson bar.
I've been Danny Motta, also known as any pop punk singer who hopefully hasn't
There we
flirted
go.
with a minor.
There we go. There's the qualifying statement.
You can find me on YouTube at Danny Motta, on TikTok as Danny Motta, or Instagram as DMott. Or at VidCon, the thing we never promote.
Oh, yeah.
Wildly soon.
Yeah. By the way, we're going to VidCon in 2 weeks, and we're going to be hosting. It's like us announcing the Anime IRL page. You guys you've heard us talk about it a little bit here. So if you guys want to come, if you're going to be in Anaheim, our panel is going to be Saturday morning, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Because that's when you put your talent. Absolutely.
Oh, boy.
Steven's in the fucking banners of VidCon, and they put our panel at 10 a.m.
Oh my God, can I tell a story?
You can 1,000% tell a story.
I'm going to tell it's unrelated.
Cool. But all right, we should probably wrap up the whole like come see us at VidCon. We're doing a live filming of an anime IRL episode, and you guys can be involved in it if you get there early. We're gonna be playing Guess Who. We need fans to be involved in it, holding like face plates with photos on them. So please, if you guys want to come see us, we're gonna be hanging out after, doing signings, taking photos, kissing on lips, and yeah, cool. Come see us at VidCon. Daniel.
So I meant to tell the story.
June 26th.
Yeah. No.
June 29th.
8?
June 29th.
Is it?
June 29th. 10 a.m. VidCon. Anaheim. Outdoor stage.
Yeah. Woo! I was going to tell this story. I wrote it all down. But, so Sarah, what?
Is that the whole, is all of that the story?
That's the story.
Oh my God.
Long or short?
I'm locked in.
I
just realized I can't do that.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I won't be in the wide.
The other week, it's so weird to be like, oh, I'm gonna tell a story. I meant to bring this up organically.
Yeah, of course.
Which is why now it's strange.
Yeah, which is why we're doing it at the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
We've already said goodbye.
Where everybody is already clicked off because they think
they've already run the outro,
right
which is
now.
good. If the story sucks, we can just run the outro 2 minutes ago.
But no, so Sarah got this like piece of lingerie, which was very exciting. Yeah, huge. Yeah, oh yeah. And I saw it, and she surprised me. I like went into the bedroom, and she was wearing it, and then she was like, "Do you like it?" And then I went, "Rev up those fryers!" But I was like, "Rev up those fryers!"
Did you actually say that?
I said that.
It's your diagnosis. Cool.
And then
It's good to know. Finally.
Yeah. And then I went, "Was that good? Was that a good impression?" I think I killed that. That's what I have written down.
And you don't even need a dehumidifier in your house. You are it.
That's me.
That's just Sahara level dry immediately. She's like, she spent money on this thing she wanted to show you, and then you did a SpongeBob impersonation at her. Nice.
And then she was upset, and then I was laughing. I was cracking up.
Naturally.
And the twist of this story is that actually it wasn't during sex. She was cooking me dinner, and I went, "Rev up those fryers, because I am one hungry boy." And then I laughed, and I said all the things that I told you, where I was like, "Was that good? Was that a good impression?" And then she hated it. She was mad. And then I went, I'm going to say this on the pod, but I'm going to say I did it before we had sex, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Who are they going to believe? Me or some nobody? And I got up in her ear, and I said all of that.
You're lying to me right now, aren't you?
And then she went, "Why am I a little turned on?" And then I said, "I'm saying that on the pod too." And then she said, "Why are you taking out your phone? Don't write this down." And that's the story.
That. I am so happy we prolonged the end of this podcast so that you could write your own fan fiction about your fake relationship with your real girlfriend. How much of that actually happened?
All of that, 100% of that.
The only part of that, I believe, is the rev up those fryers. That's 100% it.
I kill that impression, though.
That of L.
Rev up those fryers.
Of L dating your girlfriend, apparently. They're like, oh, you nobody. Your name's in the book already. You have 45 minutes. I'm the hungriest boy.
I was like, I'm going to say this on the pod, but I'm going to say it was during sex. And you can't say anything about it. Who are they going to believe? Me or some nobody? And she was into it.
That's right.
She liked it.
That's right, L.
That's right, L. I glizzed your Lizzie.
What the Yeah, those fucking kids glizzing Lizzies. I hated that very much. I had something I was going to say to that, and I think I just, I just thought of a Snickers ad. I thought of a Snickers ad. It's like, you're not you when you're hungry, and it's like L just writing, it's just L or like writing a bunch of names in the Death Note, and then like Ryuk is like, you're being a real bitch, and then he gives him the Snicker, he takes a bite, and it just like goes back to a guy doing homework, taking notes.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good ad, right?
That's pretty good.
Pretty good ad.
That's so funny you said that, because when I was in New Mexico this week, I for some reason like came up with the line, "You're not you when you're Larry."
Nice.
And I had a good laugh about that.
I don't know what that
to
means.
do with it.
I don't know what that means.
It's fun. It's like, you're not you when you're a different person.
Yeah,
You're a
gotcha.
different guy.
Yeah, you're not you when you've been forcibly changed into somebody else's body.
Like, you're not you when you're not you.
That's basically the tagline of Freaky Friday. Like,
Yeah.
you're not you when you're your mother. That's the tough part. All right, we're leaving. Goodbye. Mwah.